And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow! Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please, check it out, dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG. Man, pay that man his money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Twitter, Daniel Jones got paid. And when I mean paid, I'm talking capital P, capital A, capital I, capital D. Paid. Paid. And what does that mean for DJ? Well, he's getting the tag this year. That means next year he's going to get paid. That's what it means. Okay. Now hear me out. Hear me out. I know I've got text messages. Shout out Young K. Shout out Young K. You better not say nothing about Dak's contract no more. Yes, I can. And I text him back. I'm not talking. I'm telling you exactly what I said. Watch me. I'm going to talk about Daniel Jones's contract. As such, those are on TikTok. There's a little thing that I put my hand up. It says Daniel Jones Giants agreed to a $160 million contract before tag deadline. Those of you that know about TikTok, if you put your hand up and you do this little effect, it puts the little heading on the hand. Look, I don't even know how I did. It's like magic. Bam! There it is right there again. Does this deal make sense? A lot of you are saying he's overpaid. How dare you talk about a man's money? And I say this because I never criticized the Cowboys for overpaying Dak. I never hey, he's gonna get his money. He's gonna get his money. The only thing I did say is that for the foreseeable future, he will be renegotiating his contract. Restructuring his contract for futures on it. And I have not been lying. I've been telling the truth to that fact. Okay. Now, when Dak got paid, what was it? Was it 140 million, right? Back in the day. I think it was 100. I don't even know. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not, because this is not Dak's day. This is Daniel Jones's day. Why did Daniel Jones get $160 million? I'm going to tell you why. And it's simple. It is simple math. Right now, Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback. Like it or not, I said it, cut it, I don't care, right? And the reason why I can say he's a top 10 quarterback confidently, how I'm saying it right now, is that he's getting paid like a top 10 quarterback. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to Ant. He's blessing us. He's watching us as I talk right now. We were talking, he brought up Geno Smith. Okay. Geno Smith, Mike, please, hold up, time out. Mike is an Eagles fan, and he has the nerve to say, I'm delusional and biased. When you were saying y'all gonna win the Super Bowl, we unstoppable. Yeah, about that. Daniel Jones, if we're gonna pay him $160 million, $40 million for 4 years. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be I thought it was going to be between 35 and 40, because when the rumors came out, which I want to touch base on a little bit, when the rumors came out that he wanted $45 million, a lot of us that was on this show, we said, you always bid high. And then you drop down low to where you got where Daniel Jones and the Giants meet at the happy medium. And we got, honestly, this is a steal. This is a steal. And I'm seeing all these, I'm seeing everybody saying way overpaid. Okay. I'm not gonna criticize you all for your opinions, okay? But when you look at a franchise quarterback, and when you look at the coaching staff like Coach Dable and this whole and the whole management crew that Joe Shane brought in, he had to get this. Because think about it. If he wasn't worth $40 million, I guarantee you he would not be on the team right now. Guaranteed. So what does this deal do? Right? This deal guarantees us a franchise quarterback for the next 2 to 4 years. Do I want to see him make, let's say he does finish this contract out. I can't even imagine how much more the possibilities is endless. But now, when we just see, the thing is, when we saw what Daniel Jones could do in 1 year under Dable, now the onus is on him. Now the challenge is on him to take us to that next step. And what does that mean? It could mean as simple as winning the divisional round the next year, winning the conference championship the following, and then that fourth year, or no, that would be the third year, because this is a 4-year deal. Hell, let's just say it. Take us to the ship. But, don't do what Philly did, finish the deal. You have quarterbacks. Hold on. I tried to pull it up, but I was messing around. Like I said, Daniel Jones is getting paid. Let me put the link out while I'm hold on. And hold on. Let me do this. I'm really intrigued to hear what you all have to say. And again, this is all friendly bantering. And those of you that are on TikTok, please come on my YouTube channel, SneakyG, man. It's in my bio. Please join me on the show. I got this like bald spot on this little thing right here. I want to fix that. But anyway, so okay, here we go. Gabe.
What's up, Sneaky? How you doing?
What's up, man?
I'm doing pretty good. You know,
First off, where's your ring?
Oh yeah, right here. I got it right by me.
There you go. There you go, man. Congratulations. That's a huge deal.
Appreciate it.
That's something, brother. I'm going to tell you. You and your friends will remember. I mean, you didn't even play in the championship game, did you?
No.
You won it though. You were there. You had the memories. They put the medal, over your head. Congratulations. A lot of love to you.
Appreciate it.
What are your thoughts of this 160 million with Jones?
So
and we'll touch on Barkley as well. But your thoughts.
Yeah, I honestly I've gotten in depth to it, but of course all the numbers that I really want to see aren't released yet. A lot of people put a lot of stock into the 160 million dollars, stuff like that. Really, it's more about how the contract is structured that matters the most. I think the guarantee came out. It's like 84 million, I think, is the guarantee, which is a bargain. That's like not a lot of the contract guaranteed. A lot of the problems, everyone wants to draw comparisons to the Dak Prescott contract, but the Dak Prescott contract, a lot of that money was guaranteed.
And it was front loaded too.
Well, no, but then they backloaded it because they restructured it.
It was backloaded. I'm sorry, it was backloaded. Yeah.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones's contract's going to be backloaded, but how it works is the first 2 years are not going to be a lot of money, but the last two are. But by the time you get to those years, you're going to have quarterbacks with new contracts like Justin Herbert,
exactly,
Viola,
thank you,
Trevor Lawrence. I mean, the names go on. Joe Burrow, he's in for a big payday. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are a bunch of players out here. Everyone's making fun of the Daniel Jones contract. How about we make fun of the Kyler Murray contract? How about we look at that one? How about we look at that contract? How about we look at the $49 million cap hit that Dak Prescott has this year? And what has he won? He's made it to a divisional playoff game before. Same as Daniel Jones, by the way. Daniel Jones has made it that far. So honestly, this isn't a bad deal. This is a good deal. The market is only going to go up for quarterbacks from here.
Thank you. Yes.
And the first year of the contract is only a $19 million cap hit. That's it.
Yep.
The franchise tag would have been a $33 million cap hit. And so honestly, this is a good deal for both parties. Daniel Jones gets his money. And yeah, if you're a casual football fan, you may look at the contract and you're like, oh, 40 million annual average per year. But guess what?
You said casual. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to be honest. Like someone that watches football once in a while. By that definition, I'm not a casual football player or a football fan. I am a casual football player, because I'm old. So no, what this money does, this just banks him in, because you're so right. You are so correct.
And there's a year after two. There's a buyout after 2 years. You can get out of it after 2 years. So say this completely blows up in the Giants' faces this year. Well, then they can draft a rookie. If they suck, they can draft a rookie quarterback and then have Daniel Jones start still next year, and then they can get out of it. Because Cowboys, Cowboys.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Hold on. So, Cowboy Chris, thank you for coming on. Your question is why we always bring up the Cowboys. I'm going to tell you why. Because Cowboy fans brought it up to me first. That's why.
Exactly.
They said you can't say nothing about Dak's contract anymore. Yes, I can.
Because it's
when
still
Dak
worse.
hold on. When Dak got paid, he was one of the top 5 quarterbacks, maybe top 3 quarterbacks that got paid when his contract came out. Now, since then, he's like top 6. Top 6. He's like tied for 6. Because I think the 160 the 140 is the same that Jones is getting paid. But the market is different today than it was when Dak got his money. Because if I'm not mistaken, when Dak got his money, wasn't Aaron Rodgers at that time one of the highest paid quarterbacks? And this was way before Mahomes and his $500 million contract.
We're spending too much time on this fraudulent quarterback over in Dallas. Tonight goes out to Daniel Jones, and he's getting a lot of crap. Even now, he's still getting crap. But let's face it, if you were in that room, you would want all the money in the world too. You would want all the money in the world. Sneaky, if you walked in there and you could get that much money, you would have too. So don't be like, oh, he's not team friendly, because that's the other thing. Cowboys fans are like, oh, you can't make fun of Dak's deal. No, I still can, because you have to restructure it every offseason. You restructure
every
the guys
offseason. They have to restructure his deal.
Oh, but we're extending it this offseason. And I'm like, okay, you're extending it, but Dak's gonna still want the same amount of money. And they're like, oh no, Dak's not like that. He's team first. No, every player in the NFL wants their money. You really think that Dak's gonna take a $20 million subtraction from his paycheck? No, he's not. So no. So, but the point is also, I think Daniel Jones is just as good as Dak Prescott, if not better. And everyone forgets to bring this stat up. Daniel Jones was top 10 in efficiency for quarterbacks this year in EPA from ESPN. He was number 6 in EPA, which is efficient, in QBR, which is
Shots fired.
When you said Dak Prescott, or when you said Jones is better than Dak Prescott.
Shots fired.
Hey, just look at that interception. Just look at that interception and turnover category, and it tells the story right there.
He did leave the interception. He did lead the. And
he didn't even play the full 17 games.
And he didn't play the. So okay, let's look at it this way. Okay, Geno Smith, just got $100 million.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and he's like 34, 33, 30.
He got if I'm not, it says 75 million, but he got 100 million, but he got like 60. It was at 100 guaranteed, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
He got so the idea is his I think it's around there, and I can look up the details.
And I'm not going to take credit for saying this, and Ant said this earlier, and I agree with 110%. Jones is better than Geno Smith.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also,
now we look at top 10. Okay, this is top 10. Tied for 10, Derek Carr, who's now with the Saints. I think Jones is better than. Also, Matt Ryan, who's also tied for number 10. Who I mean, I believe at this moment with this type of contract, yes, I believe Daniel Jones is better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I need to go into. Hold on, Gabe. I think I need to go into a dark room for 4 days, and then when I come back, I'll let you know what I think about that.
All right, got it. Yes,
and then of course Matt Stafford. I mean, Jones is in that conversation now, money wise, as Matt Stafford. And of course, he doesn't have the Super Bowl ring that Matt Stafford does. Okay. Dak, we're not gonna even go there. Sean Watson, I don't even know. I'm not even going to touch this. No pun intended. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. I don't know. I need to play some Call of Duty, and then I'll get back to you on that. And then you got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson needs to listen to what is it? What is that song? The Wilson Phillips sisters, Hold On, because he's definitely Not doing that. I am not going to clown Josh Allen. Josh Allen can throw that football 100 yards. I'm leaving him alone. And of course, the quote unquote up and comer Patrick Mahomes. I'm not going to bother him at all either at the number one spot at making some money. Look, Daniel Jones, this is a outstanding deal for Daniel Jones.
Also,
I don't believe he is being overpaid at all.
No, and people don't even give Shane credit. People don't realize that his agents walked in that room and were demanding $45+ million, and Shane got him down to $40 million. I mean, that is alone an accomplishment. And oh gosh,
What's up, Ant?
Ant definitely hates this contract, doesn't he?
No, I don't hate it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I don't hate it. So here's my point. First of all, don't care about Dak Prescott. Don't care about Russell Wilson. I don't care. You guys can, whoever wants to, and I don't mean you two, but whoever wants to sit here and complain he got overpaid. I do believe he got overpaid a little bit. But Sneaky made a good point. Like, you look at, so I'm gonna compare. I don't care what anybody says. Call me delusional. Stick it up your ass. I don't care.
Fired! Shots fired!
I am gonna compare Daniel Jones to Josh Allen because let's face facts here. Josh Allen was a good athlete.
Serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Josh Allen was a good athlete. Josh Allen didn't become Josh Allen until Stephon Diggs was there.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar? Daniel Jones doesn't have a receiver, does he? And yet he did what he did with what he had.
Right.
So to say that Daniel Jones didn't deserve something, again, I've said on Sneaky Show, $38 million's a lot to me for them to pay him. But like Gabe said, like in 2 years, that it's gonna be through the roof. And I'm sorry, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones is better than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is the reason we're arguing any of this because the guy got paid and has done nothing.
Yep.
Matter of fact, his last playoff game, abysmal.
Now, I'm not going to crap on Dak because I still believe Dak is a good player. I hate saying this, but there is a good chance that Dak could bring his team to a Super Bowl. It hasn't happened yet, but you know what? I don't care. I am a Giants fan. Not only did we get Daniel Jones, but what people were forgetting is because of what Daniel Jones did, we're getting Saquon back. And we're getting him on an tag. He got the unexclusive tag.
He got
Which, by the way, I think is just a placeholder for now. But yeah,
that's all it is.
I agree with you. What I think is going to happen is before free agency officially opens, I think it's going to be a deal done.
Yeah.
So I got to give a shout out to Ty Gold. This guy down here. So first off, Ty said the Bills are exact same team as the Vikings. All hype, no finish. I like how you said that. Now, Ty, I actually won one of my championships with him. He was on my actually he caught the winning touchdown. Ty, hope all is good. And you need to call me, man. We got something to talk about.
I wouldn't say they're the same as the Vikings because I clearly believe 110% that Josh Allen is better than Kirk Cousins. And I'll tell you right now,
I mean, if you look at quarterback wise, but I mean, but listen, I mean, I would put the Vikings, the Bills, the Cowboys, who else? Maybe even the 49ers, because like he said, all hype, no finish.
Well,
we can even put the Eagles in there if we want, but why do that? Why do that?
Let's put it in a different perspective. Just hear me out. Carson Wentz got paid, didn't he? Where's he at? Right.
Yeah.
Who else got paid? Trying to think. There's quite a few people out there paid.
Carson Wentz got paid, and I don't even think he even played out the 2 years of that contract.
Whatever.
And then he got moved around from the Colts to Washington, and now he's on the couch.
Yeah, he's on the couch. I just don't want to hear, and I've heard this from a lot of Giants fans too, and quite frankly, it's pissing me off. I've actually literally heard and saw people type that they're literally hoping for him to fail. My feeling on that is if you're a Giants fan and you're hoping Daniel Jones to fail, kick rocks because you're not a Giants fan. Because it's the quarter for at least the next 3 years.
Bottom line is this. We seen what you said it beautifully, Ant. We saw what he did with this offense, with proper coaching, who's still going to be there next year.
Yeah.
With no number one wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And he produced. Now, okay, he's not going to kill you with the flashy, 30 touchdowns, but damn near close. With the combination of his legs and his arm, what he had like 20 some touchdowns last year.
Yeah, and people don't give him credit for that because the thing is everyone tells me, oh, he had 15 touchdowns. Wrong. He had 22 touchdowns. That's what he had. He didn't have. Don't tell me he had 15 touchdowns. He had 22 touchdowns. So don't come to me and say, why did you just pay a quarterback who had 15 touchdowns that much money? No, he had 22 touchdowns. Get it right.
Because you can literally throw that in some of these people's faces with the 15 touchdowns. Let's see. Why did Daniel Jones have only 15 touchdowns in a year? Well, because he doesn't have a number one.
He didn't have a number one. Yeah.
And also, not to mention, when we got inside the 10-yard line, we basically ran it most of the time with Saquon Barkley up the gut. That's what we did.
Sure.
Oh, so hold on. B&E Gaming brings us a good point. He says 19 mil against the camp is a discount. After next year, Daniel Jones will be earning above average money. He also will have an out after 2 years. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That is correct.
Yep.
I think this contract.
I think the second. Yeah.
I think this contract is is good for Daniel Jones, and it's also good for the New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, this puts us in a position. Say again.
Considering it wasn't 45 million, like everybody wanted to believe,
there was no way in hell
I know
we were going to pay him 45 million.
And again, I'm shocked they paid him 40 million. But you know what? $1.5 million more than I was saying. We can deal with that.
Well, I mean, I was thinking the number was going to be above 35. I was thinking, actually, I was kind of thinking between 38 and 40.
That's where I said
like we talked about before. I mean, you mentioned it in the last show. He's going to go high.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to say 45 million, but they know the Giants is not going to give him the full 45 million.
Yeah.
And why is that? Well, I mean, we got to take care of Saquon. We got to pay for the future rookies. We got to, add some, money to certain contracts or, give some pay hike to someone else.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Only Smalls. Do I think we bring Leo and Love back? I think
Leo's gonna be back.
Yeah,
he's gonna be back on either
contract, right?
Yeah, he's still on the contract.
He's gonna either be back on a restructured deal or he's gonna extend. He's gonna get an extension.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna extend him because I truly believe he wants to finish his career here. So I think they're a little more money with an extension so they can bring costs down this year so they can have more money towards the cap. They're also going to ask Adoree Jackson to basically do the same thing.
I don't think Adoree will, though. I don't think. You think he will?
Yeah, I think he will. It won't be a lot. I think he will.
Patricia Traina was like, well, because I don't think we're going to extend him because, first of all, he has too much injury history. But I think we could restructure. But he only has 1 year left.
I don't agree with that. I don't think
I don't think
Adoree Jackson.
Yeah.
Injuries?
He's not injury prone. I mean, yeah, he got injured this year.
Yeah, he's not.
And he got injured last year.
He was on the punt team.
And he got injured last year.
I'm saying, well, that's what I mean. He got injured this year, meaning last year.
Yeah.
That's
And
because
the
he was
year
on the
before.
punt team.
When do you get?
And the year before.
Well, I don't really, call me biased, but the judge years, I don't count those.
They're gone. Throw them out the window.
Yeah, I don't even count those.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
Pop Quiz, when's the last time Adoree Jackson played a whole season?
I'll have to.
I don't know.
The last time Adoree Jackson played a full season was I think his rookie year, maybe. All right, he played 10 games his rookie year. Oh, no, that's not right. He played 16 games his rookie year. Okay, so he did. Yep, it was his rookie year. He played 16. He played 11 in 2019, 3 games in 2020, 13 games in 2021, and 10 games in 2022. So he's played 2 full seasons.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this.
Yeah, but but he wasn't with the Giants in 2020, though.
But it's not okay. So you got to consider what you're calling injury prone. Does he constantly hurt his quad? Does he constantly hurt his hamstring? Is it a concussion? See, with stuff, certain things
Okay.
you can't attribute to. Oh, he's always injured. I mean, if you look at some of these players, concussions, you can't control a concussion.
Well, yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
But I'm saying it's not just, oh my God, he's injury prone. It's like, what is he injured? If it's
Right. And again, we can both agree last year he got injured on the punt team.
Well, right. Yeah, that was
He had
stupid,
no
yeah.
damn business
Exactly.
being on in the first place.
Exactly.
Right.
And the only reason he was there because Richie James
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah. He messed up in Seattle.
Right.
Well, guys, I would stick around. Okay. I do have a couple people in the backstage. For now,
Wait, bring Mike on real quick. Is Mike in the backstage? Bring Mike on.
Oh, you're asking for punishment.
why?
Because I wanna ask him a couple questions so I can.
Conversation. Can we?
I'll tell you what. Let me bring him on later. Mike, don't go anywhere. Gabe, stay put, and of course, stick around. And I'll bring on once I bring Mike on. I'll bring everybody. I got a lot of people I got to talk to. So, Gabe, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
I appreciate you. Hey, brother, let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow! Don't forget them Knicks, baby.
Hey, like your brother. Hey, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh, shoot. You would figure I know how to make this thing work. Again, allow me to formally congratulate you again on an awesome Super Bowl run. I say something again. Oh, I can't hear you. Say it again.
Am I good?
You're good now. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Check a mic checker.
Check a 1 2. So I'm gonna say that I thought Daniel Jones was overpaid, but after listening to Gabe break it down that way, it doesn't seem as bad as I originally thought. In my eyes, $40 million is Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, that upper echelon of elite quarterback, in which I don't see Daniel Jones in. Does he have the potential for it? Possibly. I don't know. But you don't really pay people on what you think they might be able to do. A lot of the stuff is based on what are you doing for me now?
Well, I mean, it is potential. It is potential.
But listening to Gabe break it down, it doesn't seem as bad. I expected him to get between 32 to 35.
Well, see, that's the thing. 32 to 35. That's like the average. That's the base average. So if we would
that's what Carr
him,
just signed. Carr just got 32.9 a year.
Well, no, didn't Carr get he got over 100 million
for 4 years.
Yeah, Carr. Hold on, I got that up here. I don't know if they have his new contract.
Yeah,
but
I think it's 150 for 4.
Yeah,
so it
he
came out
got
to like 32.9.
He got 37.5. But he also, Carr also got 62 guaranteed. 62 mil guaranteed. Well, no, hold on. 60. He got 60 of it guaranteed out of $150 million contract. And look, it again, I say this because Jones got paid a top 10 quarterback. That's from the performance that he did last year. And again, he is being paid for the possibility, because it's a 4-year contract, of what he's able to bring to the table for the next years. They're printing something for the next coming years. So the thought is like, well, Jones, since you've proven yourself to be a franchise quarterback, we're going to give you franchise quarterback money. However, the money that he's getting now, in a couple of years, like he said, it's going to be a deal for what we're paying. And I got the hiccups right now. Not everybody can get the Mahomes type money.
No, and actually Mahomes, the way some of these other deals are coming out, he's not making that much money. I mean,
he's not.
If you break it down over 10 years and average it out, he's making 50 a year. But obviously, the bigger money
here, it's 45 million a year.
Yeah.
He's
so,
making.
But now you're looking at, if you look at it through those eyes, you're comparing. He's worth $5 million a year less than Mahomes.
Well, not. And the homeboy got a 10-year contract. I mean, you got to look at it that way. Jones only got a 4-year.
I mean, I think it might just be me. I think a lot of people are getting overpaid because I don't think Rodgers was worthy of the contract he got.
And some can argue with that. Some can say,
Shots fired.
That could be true or that could be false. And I don't like Rodgers, so I'd be the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, I'm not.
How I feel about that. But I do gotta take on. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming.
It's good to see you. I'm ready for football to start, man. This offseason is killing me. And the Chiefs are doing amazing in the offseason. Like, we're literally getting rid of everybody. So it's awesome.
And you know what? And it's going to be a good challenge for you guys to go back to back. I mean, there's a reason why they're making the moves that they're making.
The way it looks is right now, we lost EB, the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
With him went Marcus Kemp. Marcus Kemp was number 85, and he was responsible for 3 significant blocks on that Tony punt return.
Okay.
Then we're cutting Frank Clark. We're choosing not to franchise tag Orlando Brown Jr., so most likely we're going to lose our left tackle unless we can re-sign him with the money we got from Clark, and we're probably going to lose McCole Hardman. And that's just the beginning.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm sure that the personnel, I mean, you guys always
they're looking at Alan Lazard.
Okay.
We like those number 2 receivers in KC.
But you know who's not leaving? Mahomes
and Kelsey.
So
yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine. And you can tell Tony you can suck a fat one.
When are you and the fam coming back to Vegas?
You know what? That's a good question. But we do have our trip to the draft already booked.
I wish.
But I mean, I know you guys, congratulations, guys. You don't know this, but his son is the Navy.
Yeah.
Yep. Graduated from the Navy. That's way better than the draft because you only graduate once. You know this out of training. Are you guys almost done? Yeah. You print this stuff. What are you printing? How many more pages?
Leave it to Nick.
Right? Damn it, Nick. Jesus.
And
I'm trying to do a show here. And he's doing his homework. Ooh,
and
education.
He steals your food. Like when you're eating your food, he takes your steak.
And he does eat mine too, by the way. Hey, real cool, Dad. Thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely, man. I'll hit you up later on about one of them belts.
Okay, yeah, please do. Let me know because my guy's been bugging me, and I'm like, I got people that's asking questions. But anyway, yeah, anybody that wants a belt, hit me up. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
For sure, man. I got you.
I appreciate you, brother. Let me hear one time.
Absolutely. Let's go, Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, brother. Be good.
Absolutely, brother.
Cowboy. Oh, Elliot, don't go anywhere. I see you. What's up, man?
Well,
are you in the hotel room?
Hello. I am.
Okay, so you had an undisclosed location. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm an undisclosed location called Reno, Nevada.
Okay. Hey, if you ever go to the Bunny Ranch, let me know. I hear they have some good hot wings. They have a really good salad bar. I mean, it's.
First of all, let's get the pleasantries out the way. Hello to the great and powerful SneakyG man. Hello. How are you How are you this afternoon?
I am doing great. The great and powerful Cowboy Chris. How are you doing?
And hello to the most reasonable Giants fan ever, Ant. How are you, Ant? Now I was gonna let you guys make it today. I was just gonna tune in. I'm in Reno.
I'll bring Ann up since you
What's
brought him up.
I was loving what Ant said, and dude, Gabe always draw me outside. He draw me outside every time because it doesn't matter what y'all do. Y'all could have lost 20 straight games, and the first thing you say, well, the Cowboys lost one. Dude, it is so frustrating. Look, I came on to congratulate. I'm one of those people. I believe any NFL player needs to make as much as they can because the NFL shelf life is so short. But when you start comparing people contracts, and the first person you say at least is better than Dak Prescott because you got to do this, you got to do that, it don't matter.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter is you got your quarterback for the future. Be happy what you got. What do you give a damn about what the Cowboys do? Why do you care?
100%.
I don't understand that. This is a Giants format. And y'all talking about the damn Cowboys. And I was like, look, it makes no sense. I know what you said, Sneaky, that another Cowboy said something to you first. Okay.
Young Pay.
One Cowboy fan for all the damn Cowboy fans. Don't do that, bro. You know it ain't right. So Gabe is very intelligent. He does his research. I watch Gabe's little show that you're little as the halo to me, just so I can keep informed about the enemy. Okay. But what he does is he stacks facts onto bull crap. Okay. Look, I understand you hate the Cowboys. That's cool. I don't hate the Giants. Hey, you keep giving me 2 wins every year. How can I hate you? I don't hate you. Okay. So I don't hate you. Now I understand why you hate the Cowboys. That's cool. But dude, just be happy that you got your man for the future. I've been a Daniel Jones fan for a long time. I used to say, why do y'all hate Daniel Jones? And I remember Gabe saying in the beginning of the season, he was at training camp, he's not completing very many passes. He's not putting any zip on the damn ball. And then all of a sudden, he's the greatest quarterback ever. Oh. Make up your mind. What is he going to be? Are you going to be behind your quarterback or are you not going to be behind your quarterback?
Shots fired!
That's all
Shots fired!
Okay. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
I just,
Are you serious? Really?
Look, all I got to say is this. Okay. I got a text message at 5:29. No, I'm sorry, 3:13 p.m. You can't talk about Dak's contract no more. M-O. Okay, it does say R-E, but for the story, M-O. And I said, yeah, I can. Watch me. That's the only reason why I brought it up. My goal was not to talk about Dak Prescott's contract. My goal was to talk about Daniel Jones's contract and how now we can finally put this past us and move forward to the next season. We can talk about possibly getting a number 1 wide receiver, maybe spruce up our defense, get a little more in depth with linebacking or our linebacking core and our defensive backs. And then we can actually make a more deep of a run in the NFC to make it to the NFC Championship game. And I'm taking baby steps here. I
got a question for you and Ant. Are both of y'all satisfied with the contract?
Yeah,
I am.
Okay,
yeah.
So if both of y'all are satisfied, my whole thing is why bring up other people's contract? Because look, like I said before, if I was in the NFL, I don't give a damn if I'm the lowest person on the team or the highest paid. I want all my money because nobody goes to Stefan's job and say, Stephen, you're making too money. They're not going to Anthony's job and say, hey, man, you make too much damn money. It ain't none of nobody's business.
There's some people that do come and say that. And I'm like, well, don't hate on me. It's not my fault.
And earlier, though, it's like, Giants fans come in here. And don't get me wrong. I understand the love-hate for Cowboys fans or Eagles fans or whatever the hell that other team's name is this year. You go in there and it's like, who cares? You can care when they're playing each other. That's it. Other than that, our team's doing things that we've been wanting them to do.
Yes.
Where's the argument?
Yes. And I like what y'all brought up, how he hadn't had a number one receiver and everything. And everybody was like, man, this is making or breaking for Daniel Jones. Okay, he didn't even have a number one. You know what changed? His coaching. His coaching changed. His roster didn't change. His freaking coaching changed. So that's why I don't understand how he did Daniel Jones, and this year you love him, and the only thing changed was the damn coaching staff. That's the only thing changed.
Hold on.
And I'm not a Giants fan.
I hear you.
And I was like, dude, give the man his credit. Give him his credit. I always said, man, that's an athletic dude. If he ever get it together, man, the Giants will be wonderful. That's all I said. And then it scared me this year. I was like, damn, they're good. He got his crap together. Now I got to worry about the Giants.
All right. First of all, I would like to.
Hold on, Gabe. Hold on, Gabe.
Here it comes.
I'm not going to say anything about the
No. You don't do that to your elder. You're like, all right. No, you don't do that. I gotta put a kibosh on that. No.
Oh, okay. All right, Chris, keep going.
Are you good, Chris?
I'm good.
Okay, go, Gabe.
All right. So first of all, I would like to mention. All right. So first of all, starting with your training camp criticism of when I went to training camp. Anyone that went to the first 2 weeks of Giants training camp will tell you flat out, Daniel Jones did not look good. Anyone will tell you that. The reporters will tell you that. The fans will tell you that. That was a general observation the first 2 weeks of Giants training camp. So that's first off. There are multiple articles on it, including an article that apparently Brian Dable told Wink Martindale, our defense coordinator, the plays to test Daniel Jones' mental toughness, whatever that means. So that's first off. Second off, the only reason I brought up Dak Prescott is because Young K sent me the same text message. Same one, along with multiple other Cowboys fans were in my DMs, my YouTube live, my Instagram live, my post. Multiple Cowboys fans were talking about it. And so I just brought up the straight fact that Dak Prescott's still getting paid more than Daniel Jones. So they can't say that Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott.
And you know what? I failed to mention, B&E, thank you for bringing this up. I failed to mention that in 2024, the salary cap is going to increase.
Yes, because the YouTube money's coming in from YouTube or the direct TV.
And so those of you that will be listening, B&E made a comment. He said the QB market is going to be massive next year. The salary cap will also increase in 2024. Yes, exactly. And I thank you so much for bringing that up. I forgot to mention that.
Well, that means the percentage of how much Daniel Jones's contract is, it will decrease in the salary cap. Will decrease as the salary cap goes up.
Yeah.
You had a list of things, or were you stopping at 2, or are you going to finish your list?
Well, no, that's all you really criticized me for. That, but you just made it really long. I was just giving you my rebuttal. That's what they taught me in English. That's what they taught me in English class, Chris.
Okay, I forgot. You're still in school. Anyway, it's educational for you, and I appreciate that you care about the Cowboys so much. That it doesn't matter on your show, Sneaky Show, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, it don't matter. You're gonna bring up one team every time. And I'm still like, why does it bother you so much? Why do they bother you so much?
It's your fans, your fans always bring it up to me, man. Always. They do. They literally, I kid you not. Right when that deal got done, they're DMing me. Right when it got done, right when it broke, they are DMing me, all complaining. Oh no, you can't talk about that.
Gabe, I was getting phone calls, text messages, and not just from Cowboy fans, from everybody.
My freaking band teacher emailed me on the school email, joking with me about how, and he's a Cowboys fan, about freaking how bad the contract was. So I got it from all of Cowboys Nation, which is what you guys call each other.
Can I ask you a question just like I asked Ant and Sneaky?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with the contract?
I am pretty satisfied. Yes, pretty satisfied. I think it's a risk, but
do you think you got your quarterback for the future?
Yep, I do.
Okay,
Well,
so
yeah,
to me, that enough said.
Yeah,
To me,
that's a
enough
win-win.
said. It shouldn't matter what nobody thinks about your damn quarterback. It ain't their quarterback; it's your quarterback.
I
Because of
never
that.
denied that he wasn't our. I never said anything about him not being our quarterback. I just said that your lovely Cowboys Nation is all over me about our quarterback's contract, and that theirs is still worse.
Well, we're gonna
I
get
feel
some things straight. First of all, we're not a nation. Okay, that's Raiders.
That's what
We're
Young K
America.
told me you
We're
guys
America,
are.
okay, so
That's what Young K.
number one.
Well,
Let's
and
get
I'm
that
gonna tell you right now,
straight.
Young K.
I keep having to
So
educate you on that.
you're right,
okay?
because Young K should know better than that. He was
Okay.
already. It was already
It's not a
instructed
nation.
that it's not
It's
a
only
nation.
one nation. It's a
And I
Raider
found
nation.
that out the
Nation,
hard way too.
Chiefs Kingdom, America's team. Okay, let's get that straight. Okay,
Okay. All right.
but
Got it.
only thing I'm saying, guys. Okay, now, hey, first of all, Steph and no, me and Steph, that's my boy. We go back and forth. We call each other just to go back and forth. It's just, I love it. Okay, I love Gabe too, because somebody as young as Gabe that's actually passionate about this NFL is wonderful. I love it. I like to bust his balls because I know he can take it. Okay, so and so
And Chris, what, I don't know if you know, but Gabe got a state championship ring.
Oh yeah.
It must have been New Jersey, some small Delaware, something like that.
Pennsylvania.
It don't matter. It don't matter how small. He got a state ring. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Only 1% of the
Texas.
population accomplishes.
Look. Just because he ain't got to play 16 games to win a state championship like you do in Texas, it's still.
I'm not gonna lie. Texas high school football is on a whole new level. Like they're on a whole different level.
Guys, I'm gonna change the subject for 1 second because I got educated this year. You got to win 6 games. You got area by area, regionals by regionals. Then you got first round, quarterfinals, semifinals, second semifinals, grand finals, then the state finals, and then the state finals. Then you got, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just too many damn more football games.
I got a problem with Sneaky, and I got a problem with Gabe.
Tough.
The problem is, when Chris was ready to give me a shout out, y'all cut him off. I'm upset.
Yeah, did you notice that?
I'm upset about that.
Did you know? I was like, and then he just cut me off. But he's known to cut people off, bro. It's his show. That's what he do. You know. But I'm gonna say it anyway. What I was gonna say, you know, Ed's so damn chill. I love his chillness and the way he love his Giants. And I always go fucking blue all the time. All the time. So, you know, it's cool. But hey, I was in Reno. The wife had to come up for work for a couple weeks. And I was like, well, at least Stephen can keep tonight. And damn it, as soon as he put on Gabe, he drew me outside. And like, damn it, I had to click the button. It was like, okay, where's the link?
Sneaky, I get you more viewers. I get you more guests. You know, I'm just like that. I get you more.
You know, and the beauty of this right now, this show is live on Roku TV.
What's up, Roku?
It is on Roku TV. So please, no cussing.
Hey, Sneak, I know you got other people in the audience. I'm gonna hang tight. I'm gonna listen to y'all, bro. But I just had to say my piece, you know.
Well, I appreciate it.
But hey, if y'all want to listen to Real Show, Dallas Cowboy Huddle on Wednesday night on YouTube, you can also check us out and talk about some real damn football. What up, Danny? I paid Danny. Oh, another thing, I pay off all my bets too. I paid Danny. So anybody, hey, want upcoming sweet bets? I'm taking all of them.
Was that
you know what? Hey, I pay off my bets too. I pay my. Hey, Ant, that's a nice shirt, Ant. That's a nice shirt you got on there.
Hey, Daniel Jones made it count, baby.
All right. Hey, man, like always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Go blue and
go big blue?
Giants.
No, blue.
See, you know, he did say go big blue. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, hold on. Let's do this real quick. What's going on, Big Blue?
Hey, what's up, Sneaky? How have you been?
Man, I'm still slinging that rock. I had to take a small break.
Good to hear.
Because you know, I had that tennis elbow, but it's good to go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring on Nate here in a little bit.
And you guys can hear me, right? I got my AirPods in, so
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Okay, can you hear me?
All right, word. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got a tournament in April. We might do one in March, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and pay for that one, but we got one in April. It's gonna be live. So, but what's up? How you feel about the contract?
I got to ask this real quick. What is it with people named Chris and their internet connection?
What's up?
Oh yeah,
I said, what
I
is it
noticed
with
that
Chris
too. It
and
was kind of
internet?
like, I don't know, laggy a little bit.
He was.
I mean,
You guys.
it was
You guys
fine
come
for the most part, but
He was
I
in the
understood
hotel. He was in a hotel room.
That's
exactly.
You know,
yeah.
Wi-Fi is terrible in a hotel room.
I'm just busting chops.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe because it's Chris, and then Chris has worse. Maybe it's anyway. But 160 million. What are your thoughts?
I like the contract. I think he, played last year. I think he played well. I think he earned the money. I mean, think about it. He brought us to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And not only that, he won us our first playoff game since our last Super Bowl, which was 11 years ago. I think he played his best season in his whole career this year. And as far as Gabe said, 15 touchdowns. He had 22 total, and he kept the picks low at 5. He kept his turnovers the lowest in his whole career. 5 picks,
Yep.
and I forgot how many fumbles, but I know that was also low. I think he earned it. I like the contract. I never thought, oh my God, this guy got overpaid. And I really do believe he's a franchise quarterback and can go pretty far. It may take a bit of time, but I think he can definitely do it.
I mean, the potential's there. Like we said earlier in the show, look, he took us as far as he did with no secured number one wide receiver. No guy. Our number one wide receiver was Saquon Barkley, and he's a running back. Okay. And I say that loosely. I mean, look, but honestly, in that same token, let's look at the whole picture. Slayton stepped up.
He did. Right.
Hodges. I didn't even know who Hodges was. I knew he played for
Hodgins.
Hodgins.
Was he undrafted? Hodgins.
You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he was.
Exactly.
He was undrafted, got cut, got put on the practice squad, got cut again, and then here he is with the Giants making plays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and I think he'll be a starter 100% next year.
And I think that he's still going to be putting in that work for next year. A lot of players, and even on the defensive side. I mean, sexy. That's the only time I'm ever going to say sexy, referring to another man, is because of Dexter.
That's a lie. You say that about me.
Look, I told you not on the show, only when we're on the phone. I told you that.
I don't even call him Dexter Lawrence. I just call him by that name, Sexy Dexy. I like
because
it fits him well.
And he's coming to his own now. And they're also going to look to extend him as well. And I think Cat Williams is finally playing, up to his contract. And of course, we can't forget about Thibodeau and what he does. And I think we do need some improvement in the secondary. And also in our linebacking core, I think we need some help in that. And free safety
come back.
Huh?
We need Julian Love back too.
We do. Oh, and I think we should build around him.
Yeah.
I mean, we have who's back there in the safeties? It's McKinney and Monroe, right? For the two safeties. So we're set right there. Is it Monroe?
No,
it's Julian Love and X.
Yeah, he's talking about Fabian Moreau. He's a corner.
I'll be honest. Okay. Before the season started, I thought Julian Love wasn't going to be good at all. I'll be honest. Before the season started, but he proved me hella wrong. He did.
Yeah, my problem with Julian Love is, first of all, the Giants already offered him $6 to $7 million, and he declined that, and that's the max I would go for him. Also, how much money are you going to devote to the safety position when you have to pay Xavier McKinney this upcoming year? Because he's almost done on his 4-year deal. Are you really going to want to put? You got $10 million for Julian Love is what he wants, and then you don't know how X is going to play this year, and he's going to want big money.
Yeah, but you also got to realize the big contract is done.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but my point is Julian Love, he wants like top of the market safety money, and you can't have 2 top of the market safeties. You just can't.
Yeah, they got to make it.
That'd be too much, to be honest. But exactly. I wouldn't pay him like that, but
And also, we have
amount.
people we can plug in. Like, we drafted Dane Belton to literally be Julian Love's replacement. Like, we drafted him to develop into Julian Love's role. Same with, and we also have Jason Pinnock, who played well this year when he started a couple games when X was out. So,
Well, Porter's been brought up too for safety. The dude from Buffalo.
right? Yes, yes, and
yeah.
he would be cheaper than Julian Love too.
Right.
Right, and so I think Julian Love's going to just hit the market and get the bank. I think that's what he would. I think that's what he wants.
Well,
Because
so how much you said Julian Love turned down?
$7 million.
I thought it was
7 million.
Yeah.
It was like the 6 to 7 million range. Yeah.
Okay, because it's saying here like the market for him is 8, or is that what he's asking for?
That's what he's gonna get if he hits like the free agent.
I wouldn't have a problem paying him 8. That's fine.
I want either.
Now, let me ask you guys this question: What do you think about the price tag of Slayton at 3.5?
I like it.
I think that's a bargain.
I mean,
because if you look at it, he took a cut last year to stay with the Giants, and he had a good season. And he's clearly Daniel Jones's go-to guy. Like, I don't.
While he made like those big, like when he did make those big plays, but he was so unreliable. Like he would drop. He had a bad catch rate. He had a bad catch rate. He did.
Stop.
He had a bad catch rate. He did. He had the leading.
Are you talking
that
about last season? Not last season. Season before.
Yeah, he's had the problem for like a couple years. He's had drop problems for the last couple years.
So did Evan Ingram.
Well, yeah. That's my point. Also, he's gonna get
no. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Ant brought up a good point. Okay, Slayton took a pay cut, and basically, when you take a pay cut, you're basically telling the Giants, "I'm going to show you I'm worth this." So I say this: if I was Darius Slayton's agent, I'd say this: pay him, pay that man his money. Because I believe, I think last year he earned that. I think he earned this check, that 3.5 mil.
They can't re-sign everyone, and if he's gonna be way more. He's gonna get way more than that on the market than 3.5 million. Like way more, because the wide receiver market is terrible this year, and so people are gonna look at Darius Slayton and his 700 and whatever yards this year, and are gonna be all over it. So,
so take what you just said, and take that into consideration with Darius Slayton.
Exactly.
With who?
3.5 is not a lot of money
for Darius Slayton. 3.5.
Right.
Oh, I think I would do that, but I think he's gonna get. I think he would get way more on the market. That's my point.
Personally, I thought 3.5 was too low.
Yeah, he's because Patricia Traina, who works for Sports Illustrated, told me like that she thinks because of the fact that, first of all, he kind of got disrespected in a way for the Giants saying take a pay cut. He kind of got told, you take a pay cut or we're cutting you. Is kind of what the situation was. So he took the pay cut. And then also, and she also pointed out how he can get a big payday on the market. And I think it was some sports like rated free agents or whatever, and he was one of the top on the wide receiver position. So he's gonna get way more on the market than the Giants, and the Giants are gonna redo that whole wide receiver room this offseason anyway. So
I'm looking here, and you're right. The average salary for a wide receiver, well, it says 3.5, but for him, his market value is just over 7 million.
Yeah, exactly. And I would not pay that for him.
Even in that, I mean, I'm sure there would be a happy medium number.
That's his That's his market value. He'll get way more. Like teams will overpay him. I guarantee you.
You do make a point. I think he's going to end up on another team, and then I'm just thinking about why he's going to end up on another team, which is also the same reason that I don't see the Giants bringing back Sterling Shepard, other than maybe a coaching role.
Shepard, I think, will be gone before this next season starts.
Yeah, and the reason I'm saying that is because you look at who we have and who we already have signed. We got Wan'Dale Robinson, who's coming back from the injury. Yeah. We also signed Hodgins to another.
Yeah.
I think he has such a bright future. I mean, both of them, but Robinson.
Yeah, but the consensus is that Richie James going to end up with like a 1-2 year contract.
I think they'll re-sign Richie James because he'll be cheaper. He'll be cheap.
Yeah. Well, Richie James was the guy when it came to we need a first down.
Right. Yeah.
So So,
And also, you're going to need that.
I would argue and say either Hodges or even Slayton. Well, Slayton, I mean, they threw him. They had him since what's called Shepard got injured. When they threw him in the mix, he was almost. I mean, I wouldn't consider him a deep threat, but he was there catching those deep balls from Jones.
Here's my opinion on, and this is where Gabe, I agree with Gabe, is here's my opinion on the Slayton situation. The reason I do see the Giants just saying go ahead is because I don't know if anybody followed Twitter too much like I did, because I was refreshing. I mean, it was nuts.
Oh yeah, 7 a.m. in the morning to 4 o'clock. I was refreshing every.
So
minute.
if you saw some of the tweets, Odell was watching this really closely.
Yeah.
Odell was all over Twitter about the Giants, Daniel Jones, Saquon, he's on that, what I forget what show it was, that he feels that him and Saquon have unfinished business.
Right.
Come back to the Giants as long as it's decent pay.
If Saquon gets a contract extension, which I think he will, I think the tag is just a placeholder for now. So
he's technically up to be a free agent. They got to re-sign him.
They tagged him though. They tagged Saquon, didn't they?
They did the exclusive tag.
Yeah, it's a non-exclusive tag. So
before the deadline. Deadline.
Other team can match the money, and if he goes there.
No, but they had to give up 2 first-round picks too. No one's giving up 2 first-round picks for Saquon Barkley. Right. No way. No way. That'd be crazy.
True. I could see the Bills doing that. They got a nice team over there.
That's more than San Fran gave up for CMC.
Yeah,
in my opinion, and I get hate for this all the time, but my feeling on Saquon and CMC are that they're the same player. They get the same injuries, and yet CMC gets talked like he's way better than Saquon. And I can't stand it.
Yeah, I never understood that. They go through the same stuff, but he's somehow better.
But we'll get that comment saying we're biased because of the fact that we're Giant fans. No. And that's why I agree. I think Barkley is better.
I think Barkley's not as much as a passing threat running back. I think that's where it comes into play.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I disagree with that too.
I was going to say, really?
the Giants didn't use him at all this year, though.
I say we go out and get King Henry.
Oh my gosh!
Stop my God!
Henry.
Stop that! That would be.
You know what we need?
Crazy.
We need a bruiser. So it takes a little bit of load off of Saquon and wears down the other defensive line. If we can do that, Saquon, I think, will be even better if that's possible. And that'll open up the game for Daniel Jones.
Am I hearing, and if I'm not mistaken, are you saying we need another Brandon Jacobs?
100%.
Brandon Jacobs, if you're listening, please come back.
Mm-hmm.
We need you. Hey, guys, I got a bunch of people I need to bring on. Big blue feed. It's always good to see you, man. Tell me what's on your mind real quick. And we're doing a little later show than usual tonight. So, what's really on your
mind? So overall, I like Jones's contract. I love that we tag Barkley, franchise tag Barkley. I think kind of like Odell said, there's unfinished business the Giants have, and I really do believe that. And I think we can definitely go far with the roster we have. I like Wan'Dale Robinson too. I know he wasn't brought up much, but I think he will. I think he's definitely one of our top receiver guys that we will definitely have for a good period of time. And I also Hodgins. I don't know if I'll be called crazy for this, but he kind of gives me like a Victor Cruz vibe, like undrafted, wasn't really thought of much, but then just went off.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Let me hear it one time.
Appreciate you too. Always a pleasure, man. Same with you and same with you, Gabe. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
But let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. Stick around because when I bring Mike on, I'll bring you guys on as well. Let me hear one time, Ant.
Let's go Giants. Ow. Let me bring up one thing real quick.
Yeah.
I know it's early. Trenton Simpson, Giants first round pick.
Whoa. Whoa, first round.
Yep.
Is that even? That's that wide receiver, right?
No, it's a linebacker out of Clemson.
You don't think they're going wide receiver?
Nope, because I think we're going to get a wide receiver free agency. Right now, the consensus is that D-Hop may be the guy for like a second round pick. If that's the case, I think the Giants go linebacker.
I don't know. I've seen him in second round. I don't know about first round though for him. I don't know.
He is the epitome of what Wink Martindale's defense is. It's
That's
a guy
true.
He can play a tight end and run with him. He can play the edge.
Yeah.
He can crash up the middle. I mean, this is that dude.
I have to see what we do in free agency though, because it's also been rumored that they're going to sign a semi-big linebacker in free agency, like
What happens?
TJ Edwards from the Eagles.
Yeah, the dude from Buffalo as well. They love Buffalo.
Edmonds.
Yeah, Edmonds.
Yeah.
And David Long from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like the linebacker market is stacked.
We'll definitely touch on the draft, but and one more time.
Always, brother. I'll do it all show if you want me to. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Love you, brother.
Love you too,
don't go anywhere. Gabe, let me hear it.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Okay. What you call it? I gotta make room. People trying to get in here, which is a good problem to have. Carson, what's going on, man?
What is up?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just freaking ready for free agency.
So, your team was brought. I was watching the quarterback. I can't even talk right now. I'm excited to talk to you right now, and here's why. And I think you know why too. Trent, but no, the quarterback. I was about to say Trent Richards. That's the quarterback from Florida, right?
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. You know how good I am with names. When they brought him up, right, and he was throwing the ball, 180 yards across the field. They brought up, they said the quarterback whisperer. Who do you think they were talking about when they said that?
The quarterback whisperer?
Frank Wright. They were talking about your guy. Like anytime a quarterback made a good play, that quarterback whisperer would love to have him. I mean, they just milked that name. Like now, being it that you have Sam Darnold still, right? He's under contract.
He's a free agent.
Oh, they released him?
Well, we're probably not going to extend him unless. Yeah, we might if he is wanting to come back on a cheap deal.
So you guys are going for a quarterback first round, right?
100%.
Who do you want?
I want CJ Stroud personally.
Okay. Do you think he'll fall?
I think we're going to trade up.
Because you guys are at 7 now, right?
9.
Oh, at 9. Who's that? I got to look it up. Who's at 7?
I think Raiders are at 7.
Ah, right. Okay. I think you might be right.
But there's a lot of people in front of us that need a quarterback. You got the Texans, you got the Colts, you got the Raiders, you got the Falcons.
Right. Hold on a second here. My handy dandy. So what you been up to? You been watching the draft? Not the draft, the combine?
The combine? I did. I watched the entire combine. I really did. I enjoyed it.
I only watched the wide receivers and quarterbacks on Saturday.
I watched the defensive ends. I watched the linebackers. I watched everything.
It was one of those things. Hold on a sec. It was one of those things that I had the NFL Network on my iPad with headphones, and I had the TV going on, and I'm legitimately into it. I mean, I saw a little bit of the draft. The combine last year, but this year I kind of regret not watching the offensive linemen, not watching the linebackers, the defensive. And I saw a little bit of the defensive back.
I've seen Danny's comment down here. AR-15, he did do good. Anthony Richardson did amazing in the draft. I think that's going to rise his stock in the draft.
Hold on.
To be honest, I could see Richardson going number 1.
Oh, someone asked, how do you get on the podcast? You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to put a link out here.
Yes, I do.
And all you got to do is click on that link, and you'll be in the backstage. There you go. Panthers trading up for Richardson. I was on a whole different thing. And then, yeah, Panthers trading up for Richardson, and then Falcons has Ryder. They're good. Let me post what people are reading. I'm reading the comments, and I'm not putting them on the screen. So you got Diego saying that the Panthers are trading up for Richardson, and then he also continues saying the Falcons has Ryder. He must be a Falcons fan, I'm assuming. They're good. They're going to rebuild that defense. That makes sense.
Ritter ain't gonna do that.
No.
If we're gonna trade up, in the draft, we ain't going for Anthony Richardson. We're going for Bryce Young or CJ.
I don't think he's gonna fall that. I mean, he's gonna be one of the top 3 picks.
That's what I mean. We gotta trade up to like 1, 2.
Because hold on a second. Why does it always hold on? I had the draft order here.
Because if the Texans trade up to number 1, I know they taking Bryce Young. I mean, that's a given.
Okay. No, I don't want that. I'm trying to find.
Panthers going to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. I hope not.
You don't want Garoppolo?
No, I don't want any more average quarterbacks. I'm sick of them.
Oh, Diego says I'm a Cowboy fan. That's all right. Okay. Nobody's perfect. That's what Diego said. He said he's a Cowboys fan. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Yeah, you're at 9. And so you got Houston needing a quarterback. You got the Colts needing a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Raiders needing a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got 3 teams. I mean, yeah, I don't. You said Stroud, right?
Yep.
That's who you want. I think that's he might be one of the first quarterbacks picked.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
He's that Ohio State quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Who's the other one that everybody's talking about?
The quarterback, the Alabama quarterback, Bryce Young?
Alabama. Yes, that's one. Yeah, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Bryce Young.
That's right.
And then you got Will Levis. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And the knock on him was his size. And
he's like dang accurate. That man can throw it.
And he was like, I've played quarterback in this body all my life, so I know what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah, and the height is an issue, but I mean Kyler Murray's the same height and it hasn't bothered him much.
The what?
The height problem. Everybody's saying it's going to be his height, but I mean Kyler Murray's the same height as him.
Yeah. I think that's just another, anytime I think of the draft and like these people talking about, the evaluators, if you will,
Will Levis.
I always think of how the hell Brady slid to the 6th round. And how many Bradys are out there that never even got a chance to hit the field.
Yeah, he was just Brady slid because he really wasn't a standout at Michigan.
No, but he was, though. He won games. That's the problem. Matter of fact, and he should have been, because he should have been a standout, because he beat, what was it? Was it the Fiesta Bowl that he beat Alabama in?
I mean,
and there's a lot of games when you look at the tape with him. I mean, he came back on a lot of people. Players weren't, the quarterbacks that before him weren't performing, and he'd come in and just mop it up. And anyway,
but
Carson, how's Mama doing?
She's all right. Not great, but she's all right.
How's grandma?
She's
Okay.
getting better.
That's good. I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Nah, you're
I was
fine.
like, ooh, yeah.
Nah.
But that being said, it's always good to see you, brother.
Free agency next week. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking ready.
It's gonna be live. It's gonna be
It
live,
is.
bro. Be good, and until next time, let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Danny Dimes 40 million. Ow.
Nate,
What's up?
what's up, man?
Oh,
Every time I see you now, your wall is getting more and more.
What?
It's more and more stuff on it.
Well, this isn't even half of it, dude. No, to be real, I just don't have a big enough wall.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's getting full. It's getting full.
Maybe a little bit more. I got a Dak Prescott frame to put there. It's sitting right here. It fell off. I got to put it there. I just ain't done it.
Yeah, I gotta put. I got my. Somebody gave me a. Hey, Nick, can you come here real quick? Yeah, he's
Oh man.
So what's up? You guys coming up this Saturday?
So I want to. Jose wants to. Colby got hurt last Tuesday with his knee. He's walking on it now, but I don't know if he'll be able to do anything physical. It's just hard to get all the guys to want to just jump up and leave, but I'm good for it. But if you don't want just me, then I won't.
That right there. Up right where that thumbtack is. I don't know why it fell. Will it stay? Live TV, people, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
And I'm on a call with a few people right now.
Oh, you're on a call?
Yeah, I'm doing a review. So
Oh, okay. All right.
Businessman.
do soon. So
Okay. Well, thank you. Nate, I'm Nate. Now, Nate. Jesus. I need to get. So those that don't know, we had a tournament a couple weeks ago. We didn't look good. Bottom line. Okay.
Great.
I need to be on. Actually, what about Zell?
I can keep trying. I mean,
okay, yeah. If at minimum you guys, and of course Jose. I mean, if Jose wants,
he
to come
just
too.
rides with me everywhere, of course.
Oh, okay. And if Kobe wants to come, but he can't do much. I mean, he's cool to hang around with. Just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, I will. I'll let you know this week before it's too late.
Yeah, let me know by Thursday, because and the reason I bring it up, and I know during live show we're supposed to talk about football, although in a sense we are talking about football, right?
This is football.
This is football, not anybody else's football. But because my wife and I are talking about going up to WinStar. That's the casino up in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know.
Play some Texas Hold'em. Yeah, and it's like an hour drive where I'm at. It's right.
You're talking about going there this weekend?
Well, I mean, if you guys come up, we're not going. But if you guys don't come up, then we're going.
Okay. So yeah, we still got plenty of time. Where even if we can't, we can get another weekend. It doesn't matter. I do want to this weekend though, really. But if it don't fall through, then yeah, I'll let you know by Thursday.
Yeah, let me know about, and then we'll go as such. So now back to football, NFL. Yep. Daniel Jones, 160 million.
Look, I don't hate the Giants. I don't hate nobody on the team. Dude, it's funny what Chris said earlier, though. I tell you, I was dying over here. The 2 free wins joke, that was hilarious. But I don't dislike the Giants. So what? I think the deal, let's be real, the market is going to go up and up. This is probably, in 2-3 years, this contract ain't going to look that crazy. It's just going to keep going up and up and up. The next guy's getting paid. So, yeah, no, I mean, and like you said, man to man, we want them to make their money. Just like, make your money. Make your money. I don't care how bad or good you are. Make your money. Does it hurt y'all? not necessarily, not the way the contract sounds, it doesn't. But I personally wouldn't pay him that, but there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I wouldn't pay my quarterback what he gets paid after last season. I'll say that. But how your quarterback played last season, that's not a bad contract. Can Daniel Jones be consistent?
And again, if we are, if we're going to sit here and you really can't compare Dak and Daniel Jones, you can't. There's two different philosophies and teams. First of all, okay. And one philosophy is this: one team made the playoffs, and we were happy to be there. The other team made the playoffs, and it was, here we go again.
Yeah.
Bottom line. So for us, as being a Giants fan, I mean, there's a lot more upside, a lot more potential.
Well, I mean, we did win a game, which was better than the year before. So, I mean, it is a step forward.
But if you look at, like, what do you mean step forward?
Well, because last year we didn't win a playoff game. This year we did win a playoff game and another 12-5 season. I say we do another 12-5 season, maybe go further, maybe win another playoff game. I don't know. But if we're not going to make any big moves, next week or whenever, this could be a replicate, of the same season we just had. Maybe better, maybe not. I don't know. I don't see us being bad. That's not going to happen. Are we going to be the best? That I don't know.
I'm taking off my Giant hat right now. Okay. Although literally I'm leaving it on, but I'm taking it off theoretically here. Okay. Metaphorically, if you will. Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if there's a slight drop off with the Dallas Cowboys next year.
What do we mean by slight, though?
Well,
because we said the same thing last offseason.
I mean, I can still see possibly being a wild card team, the Cowboys, but not so much the fifth seed. More so the last team to get in.
Oh man.
And again, metaphorically, I'm having my Giant hat is taken off. Okay, metaphorically, and I can see us taking a step up. Although I will say, looking at the schedule, it is going to be a little more challenging schedule than it was last year. And I do believe that the NFC East will still be the dominant division this year. But I wouldn't even.
So y'all
you know what? I don't care. I don't care if people will take this as a hot take or whatever. But I would not be shocked if the Giants win the East next year.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Well,
I would not.
It's going to be one of us. The Eagles. I just don't see them holding up what they did this year. And the Eagles have never been good at coming back after a season like that and doing it again. So, but my Cowboys were consistent for 2 years in a row, and I think we'll continue to do it. Dak did have an off year. He did, and there's no, that's obvious. But Dak, through his career, we look at the wide picture, Dak is way better than what everyone's saying he was this year. We understand everyone's going to have their – that 1 year, the slump year. Everyone's going to have it. I'd say Pat Mahomes had one last year, but he's Pat Mahomes. But He definitely started last year pretty rough. But it's Pat Mahomes. That's a whole different – there's a gap. I can't even show you how big the gap is between quarterback 2 and him. He's just Pat Mahomes. But that man ain't got no receivers, and he can get it done. That guy's a – Sneaky, that guy right there, I would, oh my goodness, if he was my quarterback. If he was your quarterback.
I think 30. Well, in 2017, there was a chance that he could have been our quarterback, but we ended up with Evan Ingram. Oh, wow, wow.
You were quick for that one.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, buddy.
Well, I mean, that's something a lot of teams all say is like, I mean, that everyone obviously looked at him, besides probably my Cowboys, because we was hot on Dak at the time because he just came off of 13. Was it 13-3?
13-3, yeah.
13-3.
And that was the year. Actually, 2016 was the year that I think Aaron Rodgers beat y'all in the divisional round.
Yeah, to a field goal, walk-off field goal.
And that was the year that Tony Romo was like, this is your team.
I mean, Dak balled out, and you lost to Aaron Rodgers on a walk-off field goal. I mean, at the time, I like that. I like the idea where, Dak did his thing that year. And I think Dak's had great years, all his years. And this one wasn't great, but he still had those games, like the game against the Eagles. He didn't play too hot against y'all, I don't think. Well, that game was a lot closer than it should have been. Sorry.
Right. Well, I mean, I think, I really, I'm not going to make any excuses. Okay. But
are you serious?
Okay. I'm going to make one excuse. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we were depleted in the DB field. I mean, our McKinney wasn't there. Adoree wasn't there. I'm surprised that the score wasn't. I mean, you beat us. What? I mean, a win is a win. 28-20, right? And we scored in garbage time, huh?
What week was that? And yes, you did score in garbage time. But what week was that?
Well, that was Thanksgiving. That was Thanksgiving at home.
I'm wondering if we had two corners out ourselves. Our secondary got pretty beat up, halfway through the season. And our defense took a huge hit from it. Even though we ain't got, like, crazy good corners, but as soon as they were gone, we let the Eagles, Gardner Minshew put up, 38, something like that? That's crazy. Right. And we just looked bad in the secondary. But Dak played so good. Back to what I was saying, Dak played so good that game after that pick six. Pretty much went flawless. Dak, it's like a roller coaster, they all say, which is true. Daniel Jones just needs to be a game manager, and that's all I ask of my quarterback. Our quarterbacks are getting paid similar money. All you have to do is don't turn the ball over, be a game manager, decent defense. Y'all's defense, our defense, pretty decent.
And for the most part, you guys have a pretty good running game.
Yes, that's like a whole nother ordeal coming up. But I agree with what we're doing. I don't want to get rid of Zeke, but obviously I see the issue. He does have a busted up knee. He does, and you can see it. He hurdled somebody this year. So I'm not going to take that from him. He hurdled someone in the Lions game.
But hold on. When you're paying a running back $90 million, and it wasn't last year, but it was the year before last, it was 3rd and 4, and you passed the ball.
Yeah.
You didn't even trust your guy to get 4 yards. And to me, that right there, that says a lot. That says that you don't trust him, you don't think you can get it, or it's saying that your offensive coordinator, who I will even say was made into the scapegoat this year, and that's why he got shipped to the Chargers.
I get he was good, but
it was a good move on his part. Okay. And I think Pollard is stepping up. I'm surprised Pollard got tagged.
I wasn't. I said as soon as I watched his ankle snap, I said it. I said, "Oh, he's going to get franchise tagged." There's no way
that's right. Yeah, he did get hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. When he got put out in that 49ers game,
and we only kept Zeke in. We didn't even bring in Malik Davis, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
Cool, quick. I think he's a rookie. But the thing is with Zeke, I understand he ain't got nothing left. He's obviously going to take whatever money he can get. He'd be dumb. This guy, I'd be surprised and I'd be very wrong. I think he'll take whatever they give him. It doesn't matter what it is. He wants to play for the Cowboys, and he understands that if he doesn't do that, there's nowhere else for him. You take Zeke away from Dak. They're best friends. That's going to hurt Dak in many ways that you wouldn't even imagine. and I say this from experience and playing with people I've always played with. When that guy's not there, it's going to bother you, especially whenever he was there when you stepped your foot in the door and you was nervous and, you're new here, worried about everything, and he's got your back. By the way, Zeke was obviously really good his first 3 years, so a lot of Dak's success was in the backfield with Ezekiel Elliott.
Right.
It was clear. Now you can't do that because he's, running backs, they get wore down. That's just how it is. I say keep him for the bare minimum. Don't have to use him as a fullback. It doesn't matter. Pollard needs to get.
Did you see how Dak got plowed over in that weird formation as a center?
Sneaky, if you don't play center, you're probably gonna get ran over. I can't even I can't even snap a ball and run a route, let alone if I was to snap a ball and block.
I'm gonna tell you, and I of course I do got to move on after this. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but to see them do that damn formation as the last formation, last play, I'd have been pissed off. I said this joyfully. I said, what the F is this? And right when I got that out of my mouth, the ball was snapped. Zeke was on the ground.
Yep.
And the ball was released, and then he got tackled. And
like I said, he didn't even get to get his feet down. As soon as the ball, it was a little high. Turpin went up, grabbed it, and even if he wanted to do a pitch or any of that, probably would have been an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Any of that. It was just not meant to be. I'm so tired of the Niners. I'm building a really big hatred for them. Okay. I got a Niners, friend who's a fan of them, and he calls my phone. We're talking about. I'm scared of the Niners. I'm not lying. I'm terrified of them at this point.
I do gotta move on. And before I ask you, one more time, anytime since the time we played in the state tournament, right? Anytime I see players, on the NFL or even college when they pitch the ball back, I was reminded of that one team that we played that they kept throwing the ball back after. I have PTSD when I see that.
Yeah, I hear you.
But anyway, brother, it's always good to see you. Let me know if you're going to be here in town so we can throw the ball around a little bit.
Definitely. I will let you know about Thursday.
Until then, let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, brother. Be good. Oh, man. Brad, what's up, brother?
What's up?
You tell me.
Well, you like the new chain that I got from Mondo?
I do like it. I like it.
So
wait. What was it? A bet?
Yes. And
Get out of here. What was the bet?
We made it in July of last year. Because I said if the Cowboys didn't make the Super Bowl, he had to buy me one of these, and he did.
Oh my God. I love it.
So
Armando, if you're watching, if the Cowboys don't make the Super Bowl, I want a Giants chain too. Although I got one too. Big shout out.
So I'm not going to talk about the contract. I do think it was a little bit of an overpay. And let's be honest, the only reason why he got the 40 is because of Gino's contract and Carr's contract. If we're being blatantly honest, did he deserve it? No. Is it a good contract? Yes. You get what I'm saying?
It was. We can agree to disagree. Did he deserve it? I'll say yes. Because he was a different quarterback under different leadership, and the potential is there. Because if the potential wasn't there, he would have gotten. We'd be looking for another quarterback right now.
Yes, and I just want to address something earlier that you said in the show. And you said for us to keep it PG because you're on Roku TV. So I'm gonna say it in Shakespeare.
Okay.
Because I just pulled it up.
Now, for the record, I don't understand. I pretend to understand Shakespeare, but I will do my part.
The blasphemy coming out of that from which we speak is baffling.
Okay.
What maketh thee bethink Daniel Jones is better than Aaron Rodgers?
No, I didn't. But I no.
That is the person who shall not be named kind of take.
Okay, I did not agree nor disagree to that. I said I need to, and I quote, I said I need to go into a dark room for 4 days to come back with a response.
Daniel Jones is not a top 15 quarterback.
No. What I said was, I'm going to disagree with it because
still top 10.
No, and I look, I will say as of right now, Daniel Jones.
I'm not that biased.
Well, Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback because
he's not top 15.
Well, I'm saying top 10 because he is now getting the.
I actually have a list
paycheck.
of quarterbacks that are better than Daniel Jones in no particular order: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins, Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott.
Wait. Kirk Cousins?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Kirk Cousins.
Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Geno Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Derek Carr, and Matthew Stafford when he is healthy. That is 17.
Kirk Cousins?
Oh, yes. You're more offended by that one than Derek Carr?
Well, I'm trying to digest Kirk Cousins. I mean, that's I mean, and if we're going to go off of, yes, I do believe he is better than Derek Carr. I will say that on the record, Your Honor.
How are you?
Okay. Hold on a second. I had.
How is Kirk mind-boggling to you?
Kirk Cousins is the type of quarterback.
Jalen Hurts is in the top 10, bro.
And
he proved it this season. Originally, I didn't have him in the top 10. I had him like 14.
Well, look. I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this. Kirk Cousins, he's the type of quarterback that you don't know what you're going to get from time to time. And I could easily, we could even say that about Daniel Jones. However, I can't confidently say that about Daniel Jones this season because of the leaps and bounds of improvement that he made under this new regime, if you will. Because you got to look at it this way, okay? Dable wanted Daniel Jones. If Dable did not want Daniel Jones, he would not have gotten $40 million a year. So I can truly to say he's not top 15. What? And I mean, I can say he's top 10. And why can I say that? Because now he's getting paid as such. And granted, like we were saying earlier in the show, well, hold on. Like we said earlier in the show, within 2 years, he's not going to be one of the top 10 to pay quarter. Because right now they have him they have him tied for 6 with Matt Stafford, Dak Prescott. And I think
what
pay contract wise. So I mean, I'm just stating that, and he's getting paid as a franchise quarterback. As a Heineke, I know you're joking.
Say that. He said it. So
no, I know, and I'm looking at, and guys, we're referring to the private chat, the side chat that's going on right now. But and it's good to have these debates. It's great to have these debates. But, and I'm trying to pull up the.
Daniel Jones has progressed, but there has been nothing that there has been very little for me to fully be convinced that he's a top 10 quarterback.
And you know what? That's fine. That is completely fine. And I'm going to tell you this right now.
I'll say this. If he can get some weapons around him and produce with them, yeah, he'll move into the top 15, maybe in the top 10. But as of right now, no.
So I got Kurtz talking about Giant fans are celebrating overpaid mid quarterback. Are you talking about the Cowboys? Are you not mistaken the Cowboys? Anyway, I digress. I think. Hold on a sec. Let me look up. So right now, and actually right now, you got Dak, Stafford, and Jones making more money than Aaron Rodgers. So I think Aaron Rodgers got 150 million.
So you're saying he's better because he gets paid more?
I'm not. Nope. I'm not saying that because the market when Aaron Rodgers got the 150 is completely different now.
Smaller. Aaron Rodgers is also now like 37, 38 years old compared to Daniel Jones, who's what, like 26, 27?
So, I mean, but the thing that I want to say, you said it beautifully. When we get Daniel Jones weapons, that's the potential right there. That is why he's getting that 40 million.
Keyword potential.
Okay.
That doesn't. I'm just emphasizing it for people.
Right.
He has the opportunity to get there, but will he do it? The jury's still out.
Hold on a sec. Young K. There's no if. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I mean, you guys are probably gonna draft Addison if I had to guess at 25 from USC.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind us going for a number one wide receiver.
Or
But,
Danny
said Addison or Zay Flowers. I really like the dude from TCU. I really like that wide receiver for TCU.
You're gonna have to trade up to get Johnson.
Yeah. He's not gonna get out of the top 10. I mean, to be honest. So
it's also like the big thing that's appealing to him is his size.
Right. Yeah.
He's almost like a Mike Evans built wide receiver. Not saying that he is Mike Evans. I'm just saying when it comes to height, he's up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Broad Sports, what's your final thoughts?
Well, I mean, the Eagles are entering an interesting part of the offseason. We have 20 free agents right now. The franchise tag was not used on anybody today when I thought it was going to be used on CJ Gardner-Johnson. And at 10, I hope we go corner, whether it's Witherspoon, whether it's Gonzalez. Personally, I want Joey Porter Jr., but
you don't think you're going to keep Bradbury?
Maybe not. The thing is, like our corner position is very thin. So that because if CJ Gardner-Johnson doesn't come back, I know he wants to mainly be a nickel corner when he played more safety for us this year. Bradbury, Jerry's still out there. Avonte Maddox's contract is coming up soon. Darius Slay's contract is coming up soon. So I hope that they address corner with the 10th pick. If they draft Bijan Robinson from Texas, because everyone's been seeing it in the mock drafts, I'm going to be so pissed. So you do not draft a running back, not just in the top 10, but in the first round in my eyes, unless he is a generational talent like Barry Sanders.
So before I let you go, I just want your take on what I said earlier. That I said that I believe that the Dallas Cowboys will have a fall off this year, and that I would not be shocked, will not be shocked if the Giants were to win the division. So now, naturally, when I say this, right, when I say the Cowboys are going to have a fall off, right? I did say they would still make the playoffs. Now, that leaves us and you guys. It hasn't been accomplished in years that I could think of having back-to-back divisional champions.
No, we haven't had. We actually hold the NFL record. There hasn't been a repeat division champion since we won 4 straight from 01 to 04.
So, do you believe my assessment that the NFC East will become between one of us next year?
I still think the Cowboys are in there. I disagree with you saying that the Cowboys are going to quote unquote fall off. I still think that they're in the hunt. But am I going to say that you're easily going to win the division? No. Would I be surprised if you guys won the division? No. Especially how our division has gone the last 18 years.
Right. That's fair. That's fair. So, that being said, man, it's always good talking with you, bro.
Yeah,
Always
and I'm
good.
glad that we cleared up that whole thing.
Yes. And when I do go in a dark space for 4 days, I'll let you know my response. I promise. So until then, till next time, let me hear it one time, brother.
Well, we are getting down to the best part of the year. We are just 5 days away from Selection Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Can't wait. Unfortunately, Villanova's probably not going to make it, but whatever. Let's go, Giants.
Appreciate you, brother. Be good.
Let's go, Sneaky. How you doing?
Oh, hold on. Where? Hold on. Freaking Ant. You still there, man? You still there? Okay.
$35 million, $160 million. What are the Giants doing, man? Y'all wasting money. Like,
Oh, you're just mad that your team ain't got that much, so you can sign half the players you're gonna lose.
man, Hurts is going to be paid like $60 million now. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, me too. Because then your cap will be through the roof, and then we'll be playing playoff games, and you'll be watching them.
I don't want to pay him this year. If we don't pay him this year, it's all right.
You pay him next year, it's going to be twice as bad.
I mean,
I just love the fact that Eagles fans are so into what Danny Dimes makes. Do we live that rent free in your heads?
He's not good. What have you seen from him that you think you got to pay him $35 million?
You know. Okay, first off, it's
So who
not
else is
35.
out there?
It's not 35 million. Time out. It's 40 million. 40 million.
Whatever. That's
okay?
even worse. That means we have to pay.
But at the same time, it's good for you. Matter of fact, you should have said I'd have gave him 50.
I wouldn't have. He doesn't deserve.
Well, no, you don't understand what I'm trying to get at. You don't. What I'm trying to tell you is the more money we spend on one player, the less we can give out to others.
Which is technically what I said to Mike when
Let me
he
put it
came
to you
on.
like this, okay? Let's say you and Ant have the same job, right? Okay, but Ant does more than you do. He's better at his job than you do.
Hold on, broad.
It's called a union.
Okay. First off, and time it. Let's not act like all of us also didn't overreact to Dak's contract as well. So don't just point us out.
No. Hold on. Because you guys came in here
Good.
bringing up that Daniel Jones isn't top 15. He's not top 10.
He's not.
Of course you guys are going to say that.
Because I was talking about something that Sneaky had said earlier with full context involved. And you were here for the entire conversation. And you were in the backstage the entire time. I didn't just pull it out of my ass and be like, oh, I'm going to be a Daniel Jones hater tonight. No, I had no intention of doing that. Did I sound like it? Sure. From the mind of a Giants fan.
Okay.
So let's chill out with that.
Okay.
And the point I'm trying to make is the fact that, Philly over here is saying that, Daniel Jones is not worth the money.
Yeah, he says it. You know me well enough. I'm not.
That's why I didn't say you. I said Philly over here. Now, what makes you, first off, nice shirt. First off, why would you even say that? What makes you even put that in perspective, saying that Jones is not worth 40 million?
It's Mike.
No, I know. I'm talking to Mike. When I say positive, I'm talking to Philly. When I say positive Philly,
what has he done?
No, because you're saying like, oh, why is he putting it this way? Because it's Mike.
I'm just saying, broad.
Oh, that's right.
How much would you have paid him if you were the Giants organization? How much would you have given him?
I would have given him probably 35 at the most. Realistically, I probably would have given him about 33.
But see, that doesn't make sense. That's not even an average market. The average market is about 32.
Because of the market going on right now, where Geno Smith got 35 or 52 guaranteed, and Derek Carr got $100 million guaranteed and a $150 million contract with the Saints. Of course, the price is going to be 40, 45, 50. It's going to keep going up and up and up. Because when we all saw Patrick Mahomes' contract, what was it, 2 years ago? We were all like, whoa, holy crap, those are baseball numbers. Now we're getting to a point where it's just going to keep going up like that.
So I guess I now that I realize all that, I guess I can.
I do. And
so
I
Gabe
just,
says,
and I just
Rod,
explained
you don't
it,
understand
Gabe. So
the quarterback
not do
market these days.
Let's not
Now-
do that, Gabe. I just explained it.
Right. Well, and to Gabe's defense, right? I understand right now 40 million does seem like a lot of money, and it is. I'm not going to deny
But
that.
then also, like what
But
was his name? Tizzy.
but
He
let's-
said, like in a few years, it's going to look like a normal contract. It's not going to look as bad. And I agree with him on that. It's not going to look as
Right.
bad. It's not going to look as bad in the future. But right now, in the present day, when you're on the outside looking in, let's just say not even our division, some people are going to be like, huh, interesting.
Well, Brad, I appreciate you. Let me bring Philly on so he can have his piece.
No problem.
Let me hear one more time, brother.
Go Birds,
All right. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. Hold on
All right.
a second.
You want me to continue?
Bring Kurtz on. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Marco.
Oh, you want to talk first? How are we doing this?
Well, let's have Mike. Let's let him finish his thought, and then
Okay. I'll go after him. Okay, got you.
Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
So now hearing Broad's perspective and all, he is right. You know, Smith got what 30 million something, 52 guarantee, whatever.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, was it like 37? Ant was it like 37 million.
No, I think it was 35.
All right. Well, whatever.
No, you may be right. No, it's for 3 years, so it was 35.
Okay. So this market is I'll start off by saying this. The market's ridiculous. I mean, Hurts is going to have to get paid 45, 50, something like that. I don't know. But if you think about it, the market's going to keep going up. Could he have been paid something less than 35 million? Probably not. Does he deserve it? I mean, I guess he does with the way the market is. But I don't know. I guess you got to pay him a certain amount due to how the market works. But if there was no set limit on how much they had to pay him, or if they could have paid him any amount they wanted, disregarding the market, I probably would have given him a little bit less.
Okay, so it looks like Gino got 3 years. I don't. Hold on.
It was like 3. I got it. Let me see. It's
Yeah, it was like 3 years, 75 million. But they don't have the full. Oh, it's like 30 million guaranteed, 40 million of incentives. I don't think this is correct.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a bunch of like different it's kind of weird when looking at this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the sports contract, and I can't. It's not. Damn it.
Yeah, because like I'm getting different sources, so it's like telling me different things.
Right. But Mike, are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Kurtz, go ahead. What you got?
Well, first off,
he had to clear his throat. Oh hell!
It's just funny to me because when Dak got his extension, all these Giants fans were talking about overpay.
And you were gonna say that.
No, not just that. But it's funny too is they're making some like around the same money. And for you guys to clown us for like what you guys were saying was we were overpaying for a terrible quarterback. So I guess that puts you guys in the situation too, which means you're overpaying for a horrible quarterback. Because if you really look at it, no way in hell Daniel Jones is making the same money as Dak Prescott.
No, that's actually a fact.
That makes like absolutely no sense to me. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the Giants were thinking there. Like that cap hit's gonna come in and they're gonna see. I mean, Dak's cap hit is like taking up half our salary, you know?
Just you guys said that
Jerry Jones came out and
pay
said like
Dak that much money because he's gonna take you to the promised land. What do you do?
we gotta see, Ant. We gotta see. But last time I checked,
NFL
Dak has more playoff wins than Daniel Jones.
That's what I thought.
What? He has more what?
Playoff wins than Daniel Jones.
No, they don't.
Okay.
He does. What are you talking about?
Hold Hold on.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
28
Hold on.
Sorry.
Now, hold on. Let's get one thing straight though. Dak and Daniel Jones are getting paid basically the same amount of money
That's what I'm saying.
because hold on,
No,
let me
I
finish,
can't wait
Kurt.
till they don't
Because
hurt
they have the same amount of NFC Championship game appearances. That's why they're getting the same.
No,
amount
I
of
don't
money.
agree with that take.
Well, you know what? It's fact.
That's why you're not a
No,
GM.
so we're gonna judge people's salary on their success. We're
You
doing
just
that now.
did.
No.
You-
But I'm asking
you
you that.
just did.
I'm asking you that because you just said, "Oh, they have the same." So
Look.
people like Lamar don't deserve contracts like that because they didn't.
not
make
We're
it
not
to
talking
the
about
promised
Lamar.
We're
land.
not talking
We're
about
not
Lamar.
talking about Lamar.
Yeah, here he goes like he always
But-
does.
yeah,
Bringing up shit
we're-
that's-
we're-
calm
we're
down,
pivoting.
bro.
All you do is
Calm
argue.
down.
Pivoting right now,
Shut
and I'm
up.
not. I
The Giants fans
refuse.
are hilarious because
Shut
y'all.
I
Look at y'all now.
refuse.
You're on the same
Say the
level as me.
outro.
You come on this show.
I
and talk to Giants
refuse.
fans.
Hold on. I muted Kurt.
Come on,
I muted
Lions
him.
fan. Let's go.
I refuse to pivot. I'm not going to talk about Lamar. I'm not going to talk about Joe Burrow. I'm not going to talk about Kyler Murray. I'm going to talk about Dak, and I'm going to talk about Daniel Jones.
Okay, Sneaky.
Because that's who we brought up. And the only reason why I brought up the non-appearance, if you will, of Dak and Jones is because you said Dak has more playoff wins. That's true. He does. But at the same time, Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott have the same amount of NFC Championship game appearances. And until that changes, that will continue to be my argument.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna read off Daniel Jones' stats, and you tell me if this
Oh
quarterback
my
is worth
God.
160
With this
mil.
bullshit.
No. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, Kurt,
Calm
so
down,
full
bro.
of shit,
Kurt,
dude.
ain't nobody got time for that, okay?
No. I pause it,
Ain't
Philly.
nobody got
Be
time
quiet,
for
bro, because you're gonna have to be paying your quarterback real
Go ahead.
soon.
Let's hear you suck on Dak
We've been paying
Prescott's
like
balls.
65 mil, and I'm totally
15
okay
Let's
with
hear
it.
it.
Hold on, wait, guys, listen.
10 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns.
Let's let Kurt
One
talk.
good year.
Go ahead.
You guys got him one good year, and you think he deserves $160
Oh,
million.
skeet.
Oh my God!
Bro, shut up. Nobody
Why
wants
is
to hear
this
about
do this?
that.
Pause it, Philly, bro. I'll really expose you, bro. Shut
How's
up.
that taste,
Okay.
dude?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. I'm even look. The matter of the fact is this.
He had one
Okay.
good year, and we paid him.
Shut the
matter-
hell up.
The matter of the fact is
God.
this. Okay. It's this.
Oh my God! Hey, whoever's agent Daniel Jones
Shut
is
up.
great, bro.
See now, Kurt, you gonna let me talk?
Shut
You gonna let me
the fuck
talk?
up.
You gonna? Thank you. I'm glad you muted
I'm
yourself.
getting pissy.
Look, the bottom line, and I'm gonna say it again, and you're not gonna like it, and I'm gonna look straight at TikTok when I say this.
He can't
Until Dak goes to an NFL championship, an NFC championship game, you damn right. He deserves Daniel Jones deserves Dak pay.
Okay.
If not, pay Jones more
How much is
because
guaranteed
Jones
in the
has
contract?
more potential than Dak. I think Dak's going to start falling off this year.
Sneaky, I have a question.
I've never said Dak was overpaid. I never said that.
I'm saying Giants fans in general. Like when it came out,
I know.
like, that was the
I
first
know.
thing out of their mouths.
And I can't help what other Giants fans do, but I can guarantee you there were a lot of Cowboys fans that said Dak was overpaid. I can guarantee
I'm
you
not disagreeing with you.
that this year, when you guys are going into the playoffs, going to Tampa Bay, which I had a feeling you all were going to win, a lot of you Dallas Cowboys fans was turning your backs on the team.
I know, Sneaky, but
And then when they lost to San Francisco, you know exactly what everybody was like. Oh, here we go again.
Sneaky, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So
What?
So if you have one good year, does that mean you deserve this amazing pay? Because I mean, we've seen this happen before with the NFL players.
Well,
They get
let's
their contracts
look at it this
and they
way.
fall off. Do you think that's going to happen with Daniel
Hold on,
Jones?
let's look
I
at it this
sure
way.
hell think it is.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to say yes because Daniel Jones, under a whole new coaching system, under a whole new regime, proved the fact that he can play under this system. Because if he didn't, Joe Shane and Dable would not have, Jones would not be a Giant right now. If we were in the top 10 in the draft selection right now, we had a top 10 pick. I assure you, we would be drafting a quarterback this year. Like I said last year, hold on. Like I said last year, everybody was saying, do I think Jones is going to be the man for the future? Well, he got to play as though he wants it. Because if we're in the top 15, we're getting a quarterback. We're getting the future.
Okay.
because the Dable's success and Shane's success is depending on the play of the quarterback, not just the team, but also the quarterback.
So
And if they don't have the confidence, if they do not have the confidence in Daniel Jones, he would not have been awarded that $160 million contract.
But he didn't deserve it.
And the problem is, I'm still not shocked. The fact that a lot of you Dallas Cowboy fans are so worried about what Daniel Jones is doing, and that you're not focusing on the 15 interceptions that your guy threw last year.
Daniel Jones threw 12. It's 3 off.
Last year? Did he throw 12 last year?
Mil.
Last
Oh
year.
God.
Did he throw 12 last year?
Oh, no, sorry. My fault.
Exactly. And that's what I'm referring to. And you know what? And you know the thing is, the fact that your guy, hold on a second, the fact that your guy,
come on,
your guy threw 15 interceptions, didn't even complete the whole season.
I thank God.
He got the offensive coordinator. He got the offensive coordinator fired. I'm sorry, they parted ways under mutual agreement.
I am so glad that most Cowboys fans aren't like him. I swear to God.
Man, why are you like talking all of a sudden, bro? Like, did you go balls all of a sudden or what?
I know you ain't talking to me like that.
You don't want to do that, Kurt.
No, I'm just saying it's funny. Like these Giants fans are trying to justify 160 mil when they were the same fans who were
the Cowboys
making
did
fun
the
of
same
us for
shit,
overpaying
dude.
Dak.
Relax.
It's hilarious
You
to
just
me. Like,
love us
karma
so
is
much
real.
that you can't stop fucking with us.
And hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on. I got to answer this question now, Craig. I got to give you some love, Craig. I'm going to give Craig a shout out because
Thank you. That's
he's
awesome.
always on my live. He's always showing me love. I appreciate you. I'm going to come out and say this. Now I'm going to slam you, Craig. Okay, true. Daniel Jones did throw only 15 touchdown passes. But how many did he run, though? How many was he responsible for, though?
He threw another.
That's the question. I'm just going to leave it as an open-ended question.
He ran another 7, and he did it without a number 1 receiver.
Okay, well, that's the GM's fault. You guys shouldn't have traded Kadarius Toney away.
Kadarius Toney, are you
kidding
kidding
me?
me?
Oh my God!
The guy was injured with KC.
I said you should. That's your fault for trading him
The
away.
fact-
He's not injured,
fact-
bro.
My
Who's
fault.
faking the injury, bro?
This
You cannot
guy-
justify that to
You're
me.
so dumb.
Come on,
That's like
man.
trading
Wait.
off,
Come on, you shouldn't have traded
Hold
him
on, are
away.
you?
like trading off
Young K, are you in the back page?
Hey,
Hold on a second.
hey, get Puzzle Philly out here and put Young K on here. Puzzle Philly's not even talking.
I don't even. I don't see him on. And you know, see, Young K does this on purpose because he knows I don't duck anybody.
Yeah. But
He knows that. I'm putting the link out there.
But 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, and you're going to pay that quarterback 160 mil? Like, come
Yeah,
on, let's
They didn't.
Hold on, time out. Pause. Hold on. Pause. Mike, let me hear one time. I got to bring somebody in real quick.
Hey, Sneaky, appreciate you. Go Birds. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. All right, hold on. Here we go. Now you know damn well I ain't ducking nobody. You know damn, Danny. I got you, Danny. You're next. I got you. So, what's up, Young K? Long time no see, man. What's the word? Can you hear me, Young K?
I think he can hear you. I think he's just messing with you.
No, Young K. Can you hear me?
Blink if you can hear us.
I don't think we can hear him either.
I don't. Yeah.
Something might be wrong.
Oh no. Yeah, he's trying to.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna reset and come back.
Okay, but look, just listen, because if this was Dak, who threw 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, like the media would be feasting on him right now. Am I right or wrong, Sneaky? Like it would be on First Take. The number one thing is Dak, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Is he worth this? Question mark.
Well,
I already see it in my
did
head.
he rush for 7?
I think he's actually had a good rushing touchdown ratio. I have to look that up, but
clearly because
What's up,
he's
WTF?
ran for some before though.
What's good?
He has some wins.
Kurt,
Yes, he is a Cowboys fan, Greg.
Kurt, I got a question for
It's pretty obvious. No offense.
Kurt, I got a question.
Go ahead.
So, just put this into perspective. Say, all right, Dak and Zeke. There you go. They're both. You got to franchise tag one. You have to keep both of them. So you're gonna have to pay one.
Yep.
You You got to pay. No matter what, you got to pay one. There's no question.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna pay Zeke over Dak.
Well, it depends if we're using Saquon's like abilities.
See, again, we're not talking-
He's not answering the question.
But if we're taking prime Zeke, no, I'm not. I'd rather
Wait,
take
wait.
Dak. But I'm not going to compare Dak and Daniel Jones. It's not a comparison.
Hold on a second.
Like
What
you
is-
can't compare those
You're
two.
a Cowboy fan, dude.
You can't, bro. If you're telling me right now that Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than
Did
Dak
I say
Prescott,
that?
you
Did I
really?
say that? All
No.
I'm saying is-
I'm not done
all
speaking.
I'm
I'm not done
saying
speaking.
is
You,
you're a
this is the
biased
same thing you get on me
Cowboys
for. Is you
fan.
do the same
It's
exact thing. You're a
It's
hypocrite, bro.
fine.
You're a
It's
hypocrite.
fine. You're
You're
a
a
biased
hypocrite.
You know-
You're a
fan.
hypocrite.
I
Because
get
you always
it.
say that I interrupt people, but you're doing the
Okay.
same exact thing,
But
bro.
it's okay.
Chill out.
You
you know,
talk over people
I'm gonna
because you don't want to be heard.
I'm gonna look,
You're a Knicks
look,
fan. You're
but you
just-
gotta okay. Look, in WTF's defense, you do gotta answer his question.
Yeah. Okay. I did. I thought. I
Are you? But I mean, okay. Ask the question again.
Are we doing
WTF.
this?
Ask the question again.
Ask it again. And are we doing primes or not? Like if we're like 2016 Dak and 2016 Zeke, or what are
Right
we
now.
doing?
Right now.
Right now? Oh, that's pretty obvious. I'd pay Dak and I'd probably cut Zeke. It's pretty obvious.
So you're not going to
I wouldn't even franchise Zeke. No, I would just. No, I don't want him. He's not
And
worth
so
10 mil.
now, and I'm gonna butt in. All right, WTF, real quick. Now on the Giants,
Yes.
both are just as valuable.
No, they're not.
For the yes, they are.
I would
Look,
take
you're
Saquon
interrupt-
Barkley
you're-
over
let me
Daniel
finish.
Jones any day, bro.
You would
Both
take Zeke
are
over
just
Barkley?
as-
You got to cut this dude. He's on crack.
No, you're telling me Daniel Jones and
You are
Saquon Barkley have the same
lying,
amount of value?
dude.
You're telling me that right now?
No, you need to call.
No, that's what Siki just said. He said they had the same.
Wait. What was the question? What was the question?
You said the Daniel Jones and Saquon have like what'd you say again? Like the same amount of like impact, right? That's what you said
On the team, yes.
Oh,
They're both valuable. They're both valuable to the Giants right now.
I'd rather. I'm sorry, but Saquon is more valuable than
Kurt,
Daniel
do
Jones
you
right
not understand? The quarterback runs the whole offense. If you don't have a good quarterback, you don't have a good team.
And this is coming from a Commanders fan.
Yeah, he's
that had Carson Wentz, went back to Heineke, back to Carson Wentz, and then went to a rookie at the end of the year.
That's perfect example.
Again, how is that our fault? Like you're telling me this like it's my fault. That should be
We're
the general
not.
fault, the
What?
owner's fault. Why you
No.
like
No.
like
What are you
I don't
talking
understand.
about?
No, because you said they had like you just said that they had this multiple quarterbacks. Like how is like who are you to blame here? Like,
We're not blaming anybody.
Oh, it just sounded like that. Like you were like trying to like
I'm trying to catch what you're
No, I
throwing,
don't know if
bro.
you understand what I said.
I mean,
meant,
like, I swear to God, I'm
you said they had,
trying.
like- you said they had like four quarterbacks this season, but honestly, whose fault is that? That's the team's fault.
What are you talking about?
Kurt,
I don't know, bro. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying.
I
You guys just
don't
get this shit.
I don't
Hold
even
on.
know.
Dude, Kurt, I got to ask you a serious question.
Oh, wait, where are we at?
Do
Where
you
are we at?
understand what you're
I'm
saying?
fucking confused. Y'all got me confused.
Wait, seriously, Kurtz, do you understand what you're saying?
Yeah, I understand what I'm saying.
Then that's all that matters.
I just misinterpreted.
Nobody else matters. Who
You're
cares?
the same fan who hung up Eagles lights, so you're a Giants fan.
And it worked too.
And it worked. They lost.
Very disgraceful.
And they worked. They lost.
Let's not forget.
Yeah, I wouldn't
two
expect
Giants
anything
are
from
the
New York.
reason the
Man.
Eagles
You guys don't even
lost.
play in New York.
You're welcome.
And Dallas Cowboys don't play in Dallas.
In Texas,
They play in Arlington.
Dallas County. It doesn't matter.
Arlington,
Dallas County.
Texas.
Okay. Let's get back to this because
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How you gonna talk about the Giants when the Cowboys don't damn well play in Dallas?
Well, we're playing the Dallas
Come
County.
on.
It's the county of Dallas.
Oh man. What the hell?
Well, you know what? The Giants play in the tri-state. New York's part of the tri-state.
Really?
You guys share a stadium, bro. That's
This is what you're going with right now? Are you for real? For
Do
real?
you have a soundboard now? No way.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. But hold on. Back to this.
Are you
We're
serious?
talking about
Really?
We're
This is
talking
what
about
you're going
Washington
with right now?
correct?
We're talking
Are
about
you
living
for
rent free
real,
in the
for real?
Cowboys. This Cowboy.
Arlen, he said Are you you guys don't
Yeah,
even
you
play.
know what?
You guys don't even play in New York. You play in New
That's the
Jersey.
post on the
Right
Cowboys
now?
when we were looking at extension
Are
was all
you
Giants
for
fans.
real? For real?
That's crazy.
Are
right?
you for real? For real?
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Right? Yeah. I'll just keep this on repeat right
Yeah,
now.
thank you. This guy's a Knicks fan. It explains
Really?
a lot. Like he's just used to this stuff.
This is what you're going with right now?
Is that how
Are
you're
you
supposed to hurt me?
for real,
You go
for
my
real?
Knicks right now too. Is that
Are
what
you
you're doing?
serious?
Shit.
Oh, I'm so
Hey, see a
hurt.
championship, buddy, and then talk to me.
I'm so hurt.
Oh,
I guess you're a front runner there too, right?
Yeah, for that 1977 ring, bro.
Maybe next time, buddy.
What's that?
Well, you were like 3 years old then, or what?
Who are you a fan of? The Lakers?
Yep, Los Angeles Lakers, buddy. I saw a ring, you didn't.
I see plenty of rings.
Kurt, how old?
Oh, I'm 17 right now.
Kurt, how old are you?
I'm 17 right now.
I wonder how much he gets paid because he talks like he gets real team
I've
rings.
seen 3 rings, bro.
I've seen 4.
Okay. That's cool.
You, Kurtz, come on, stop.
No, this is that
Sneaky.
analogy
Hold on.
he does. When we want to talk Giants compared to the Cowboys and who saw what, he wants to be like, oh, it doesn't matter. They won, didn't they? Doesn't matter. They won.
We're talking about NBA, bro. It's a whole different category.
Shots
Bro,
fired.
man. You can keep flexing that wedding ring. I could care less. All right, Sneaky. Okay. So Washington, what was your question again? Go ahead.
You're dumb. That's what he said.
You kill us.
I didn't.
Shots fired.
You already answered my question.
Okay.
I'm okay. Look, I'm just sitting back
I'm
here.
trying to get back on track here. And
Hold on. I know. I'm laying back in the cut. I'm trying to take notes, but I feel like John Madden when he draws on the screen and it's like a bunch of circles and lines and diagrams, and I'm just
Sneaky. Can I? Someone just
no. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Time out. Hold on, Kurt. Let me just say this. Let me say this. And hear me out. For Eagles fans, for Commander fans, for Cowboy fans, I don't understand the complaint. I don't. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I didn't complain about Dak's contract, I didn't say he was overpaid. I didn't complain about it. I knew for a fact that the more money Dak took, the less they were able to spread it around to the whole team. And as of right now, my analysis, if you will, stands correct. Tom Brady, bless the man, the greatest. Hold on, Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. Okay, got paid $25 million a year for the majority of his contract.
Yeah.
Either if it was voluntary or involuntary, the man got 6 rings being with the Patriots. And he was at the Super Bowl 9 times.
Yes.
So if you want to count his Super Bowl rings plus his conference rings, we're talking 9 championship rings, because he would say, you know what? And I don't even know if Belichick is cheap. Okay. I'm going to throw that out there. You can screenshot it, send it to Belichick, and you know what Belichick's going to say? Oh, yeah, he's true. He's right. That's exactly what he would say.
Yes. Okay.
And for Jones to take the money that he's taken,
it's kind of greedy.
Okay, regardless, right now, keep in mind, though, right now, we're in a different market than, like I said, Brady.
Yes.
We're in a different market from when Dak signed that contract.
Yeah.
And I've lost count how many times they restructured his deal. Okay. And I knew for a fact that when Dak signed that contract, they were going to restructure it multiple years.
Yeah. I mean,
and they did.
Dak
now, the thing about Daniel Jones and the different scenario that he is in, he is getting paid top 10 money right now. But in that top 10, let's not forget, Aaron Rodgers is making less. Matt Ryan is making less.
Hold on.
Wait. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
And why are they making less money? The reason being is when Aaron Rodgers signed that contract, when I think even Goff signed that contract, at the time they were the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. But since then, you got Mahomes, Allen, Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
We could sit here and argue about does Kyler Murray deserve that money? Does Deshaun Watson deserve that money? Like I said earlier, I'm not going to touch that. No pun intended. So the bottom line right now, we got a deal on a above average franchise quarterback.
I would say
you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want.
I would put him.
The man had a great year. The man had a great year under new coaching, under an A. But you know what? Not only you're looking at the 15-5 because you're forgetting about the 7 that he ran. You're forgetting about. You're forgetting about the Super Bowl berth. The playoff berth.
What?
The playoff berth. I corrected myself. Thank you. the playoff berth that we got there, that we got to the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, got a playoff win. So now, if we want to look at playoff record, Daniel Jones is 1-1. What's Dak?
What is he, like 2-3? I think so. I think
2-3, 2-4.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's 4. I think he's 2-3. I mean, you can't. At the end of the day, 15 touchdowns, which he threw. I added that in. 5 interceptions, and you're going to pay this man.
Okay, again.
Hold on. I didn't talk to you. Hold on.
Again, why are you? You know what? The reason why you're focusing on those numbers, because they're minuscule and they don't mean nothing to you.
You just said 15 and 5 was a good season. That's what you just said.
But when you look at the whole totality of his season, the improvements that he made, you're not going to talk about the drop in interceptions. You're not going to talk about the drop in fumbles, but you're going to focus on 15 and 5. You're not going to talk about the 7 touchdowns that he ran in. You're not going to talk about the come from behind wins that we had this season. You're just going to focus on the negative.
Okay,
now, if you want me to focus on the negative, I can tell you for 28 years, you guys ain't done nothing. All the money you paid Dak, all the money you paid Romo, all the money you paid Zeke, all the money you paid everybody else ain't got you nothing since Troy Aikman. But do I focus on that?
We've been in the playoffs.
I'll remind you.
Has started. We've been in the playoffs.
We've been in the playoffs. We've won.
Been in the. Okay.
That's still better than I'm.
You know what?
Playoffs.
Okay, again. You know what? Okay, again. All you want to talk about is those division hats that you won and your playoff appearances. Congratulations. What have they gotten you? Nothing.
Okay, can I speak?
No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
All right, let me know when you're done.
I'll let you know. Go ahead and eat some ramen. It's going to be a minute.
I mean this
because again, all you want to do is focus on the negative, and I could definitely focus on the negative for you being a Cowboys fan.
$160 million over a mid quarterback. Please tell me what is the?
I don't know. You tell me what is it like paying $160 million for a mid quarterback.
Rookie season, he has a better year than Daniel Jones, and you guys paid this man $160 million.
Again, I'm going to ask you the same question you asked me. Explain to me what it's like paying $160 million for a mid quarterback that ain't got you nothing.
What did Daniel Jones got you? Nothing. It's the same thing.
Okay, same thing.
Well, why are you paying $160 million?
Got you nothing.
Oh my God, bro.
Nothing.
No, see, that's the point. He just said, "Why are we paying him $160 million when he hasn't done nothing?" Okay,
I'm using
you know what?
logic
I'll
against you.
answer
That's
that.
what
Hold on. Let me finish. I'll answer that if you answer me why Zach got $160 million or Dak.
You know what? Hold on a sec. You know, hold on. Pause. Hold on a sec. Hey, Shannon. Shannon, what you got on this?
So they signed Dak. So how many years Dak been with the Cowboys?
5.
5 years. How many NFC Championship games have they been in? Oh, that many. How many Super Bowls have they been in? Oh, that many. So in the past 25 years, how many NFC Championship games have the Cowboys participated in? That many. With all that talent.
What's your point?
Whoa.
Okay. And that was old too.
Okay, Sneaky.
That was old. Wait, pause. That was old. So Shannon could have been stood corrected had Dak done nothing. But what you know what he's done? Absolutely Dak.
What has Daniel Jones done
nothing
in the league? He doesn't even
you
know
what?
Name.
But see, that's the difference between.
Please tell me.
That's the difference between.
Hold on, wait. Look at his resume.
Hold on, wait. Okay, yeah, let's look at his resume. But see, that's the difference between Dak and Daniel Jones.
Oh my God.
How many coaches has Dak had?
Was 2? Well,
two, right? Now, how many coaches has Jones had?
Actually, technically 3, if we're really counting. So 3. He's had 3.
No, he had 2. He had Barrett and he had McCarthy.
What you guys are failing to talk about is Dak has been in
the Dan Quinn coach for the
more
Saints
years
game.
Shut up so somebody else can talk.
Hey, you should learn from yourself, buddy.
You know what?
Look for yourself, a little hypocrite.
Fucking done. This dude's
Good,
a fucking
please.
jerk off. Go fuck.
I don't understand why. I don't understand. And Dak. I mean, that's how I called you Dak. Coach, I don't understand why you want to piss people off.
I don't. You can't.
Because, well, no. I mean, listen. If you truly want to debate sports, and you know me, I'm up for it. If you truly want to debate sports,
yes,
you can't piss the person off. by your actions. You can piss them off with the resources and the material that you had to defend your argument. But to piss somebody off, nobody want to talk to you.
Sneaky.
I mean-
I think I did both. I mean, I brought factual statements. He kept telling me to stop interrupting people when he was doing multiple times, which I find hilarious.
Kurt, I don't think you are understanding the whole point of this. Like I don't think so. The Giants had to pay Daniel Jones. Like they had to. They didn't have a choice.
Okay, but you're telling me that Daniel Jones. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
I'm telling you right now. You're telling me that Daniel Jones couldn't take less money. Like you're really telling me that right now? He couldn't take $5 million less, $10 million less.
Accepted it. He wouldn't have accepted it.
Wait.
He's gonna get his money no matter what.
Bro, in 2020,
He
Dak
wants
was
his
literally an MVP, bro. He legit was going to be an MVP candidate.
Dude, hold on.
Go look at the stats.
Hold on.
He was going to before he got hurt.
Let me stop him right there.
Go ahead.
It's just the timing.
Thank you.
That's it. It's just the timing, bro.
And you know what? Hold on. Let me just say this right here. You can't say he was legitimately the MVP when he didn't win the MVP.
I said he was a contender. I didn't say he was
But you still, regardless, I can say so many people are a contender as well. Okay, that's either here nor there. Either you win it or you don't. I mean, bottom line. And how many years ago was that? How many years ago was that?
3 years.
And then when he got his money, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, wasn't that year 2020? Wasn't that when he got hurt?
Yeah, he broke his ankle. And we paid him, and it worked until that eye injury. And that's when everything collapsed.
And Danny, you're right. It's all about timing. It's all. I mean, right now the market dictates as such.
Danny, I have a question for you. When Sneaky's done, go ahead.
I'm done. Go ahead, Danny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Just please justify this to me because I'm just saying Sneaky said this was a good season. I'm going off what he said. He said 15-5 was a good season, including the 7 rushing touchdowns. Would you say that is a good season? Because compared to Dak's rookie season, Dak had a better rookie season than Daniel Jones had this season. And you guys are already telling me that he is a better quarterback than Dak.
All right. Hold on a second.
What are we talking about?
Can I answer his question, Sneaky?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, of course, Danny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I asked the question. Go ahead.
Have you seen Daniel Jones' previous couple of years with us? Right? Have you seen him?
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah.
Okay. What does this season tell you? What is that? What do you call that?
I would call it a average season. I wouldn't say it's
improvement.
Sorry.
Exactly. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's a first round pick. I expect someone to be a first round pick. Expect to be at least good. You know, Daniel Jones is just average. I wouldn't even say he's above average. He's just average quarterback. I mean, I would still take Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff over him.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Then I'm gonna say Dak is average. If that's what you're going to do, I'm going to say from here on out, because of Kurt's logic, because I know you like to throw that out there, because of Kurt's logic, Dak Prescott is average. And I'm going to say why he's average, because Dak Prescott and Daniel Jones have the same amount of conference championship apperances. That's why.
So you're going to say Jared Goff is better than Daniel Jones?
He has been in the league longer. And the type of team that was built around Dak is incomparable to what Daniel Jones had to go
through. Dak was a 4th round pick and was expected to be a bench starter in his career.
If Dak had the line that Daniel Jones had last year, he would have got another injury.
No, that's not true at all.
Guaranteed.
That's not true at all. Dak had a horrible line in 2020. He was still balling. That ankle injury, you can't blame on the line because he was running.
Dak did not have a bad line in 2020. Yes, you guys had a good offensive line. 2019, 2020, 2021.
Left and right. What are we talking about here? Please.
I will say this. The Dallas Cowboys had a better offensive line in 2020 than the New York Football Giants did. That's undebatable. I'll tell you that right now. And then in 2021, the Dallas Cowboys had a better offensive line.
I think you know what's
than
bad
Daniel Jones did.
Agreeing with me, and they usually disagree with me.
What?
I said I think I think it's kind of.
So wait. Okay, wait. So you're telling me that the Giants had a better offensive line than the Dallas Cowboys in those years I talked about?
The 2020 years, yes, because the 2020 team was horrible. It was trash.
The New York Football Giants.
Can you repeat
had
that?
A better offensive line.
I would say so.
And then in 2021, Then in 2021, where Gates got injured, the majority of our line, everybody got injured on offense. We had to kind of piece together stuff.
We had
that line was better. Hold on, wait. That line was better than the Dallas Cowboys of 2021.
Yeah. We had the same
Dude,
issues.
you guys had a better
I'll be right
offensive
back.
line than us, bro.
Yo, kick him
You guys
out.
had a better offensive line than us all those years, bro.
Okay.
All those years.
Okay. Hold on. I'm
You
just
saw how many
thinking right
times
now.
Daniel Jones got sacked, bro?
It's just funny because I see these Giants fans flip at me and then they're getting angry at me. I'm just going off how you guys reacted towards us paying Dak. Because I remember when I came on here after we signed Dak after the injury, and Sneaky kept telling me, "Are you sure he's worth that money? Are you sure he's worth that money?" Especially after the injury. And looking at it now, he's trying to justify that 15-5 season to me, which I find hilarious.
But the thing about it, what he's getting at is what Sneaky's getting at is that Dak has more to play with around him than Daniel had.
I know, but look. Daniel Jones was drafted
That's
in the
just
first round.
that's just what it is.
Dak Prescott was
Yeah,
drafted
first
in the fourth round. Dak Prescott has already exceeded expectations. This dude was meant to be a bench player behind Tony Romo, maybe a good, decent backup, maybe a starter somewhere else. Look at him now. He's a fourth-round pick, has playoff wins, and gets his paid money. Daniel Jones is a first-round pick. I expect more to Daniel Jones than I do Dak Prescott when it comes to drafting-wise. Am I right or wrong?
No, I'll tell you this. I do. No.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with what you said. Yeah, everybody expects more from Daniel Jones because he was a first-round pick. I get that, but you gotta look at what team has put around him in his first 3 years.
4 years. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Well, 3 years. Yeah, this was his fourth year.
But who can you blame in that situation?
Look at that roster, the 3 years he played, and look at it now. And look at the coaching staff. And look at what is moved into the
WTF. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me. I'm sorry to interrupt. First off, I wasn't okay. Just so everybody knows, I'm not pissed. I just had to take a step back because I had to take it. There was a lot. This one, I wasn't mad. I was not mad. It was just a lot because I'm like, you don't understand how horrible our offensive line was 2021.
We complained about it every year. We complained about it
every year, and that was Gettleman's last year. That was Judge's last year. That was the year that Judge. I said Gettleman wanted weapons rather than protection because we try to backdoor getting offensive linemen from the free agent list. The majority of them quit before the season started because they didn't want to do sprints. Okay, now
the Eric Flower years.
The reason why, we're not gonna. The reason why I interrupted WTF, and I apologize for that, is we would make a comment, right? And you come back and you say, whose fault is that? You make a side comment and you say, whose fault is that? And I just want to know, when you say that, what is your thought process?
I'm asking you, whose fault is that? Whose fault is not being there? Whose fault is
ultimately, it obviously goes to John Mara up top. I'm not going to say it's the GM's fault. I'm not going to say it's the coach's fault. I'm going to say it's John Mara and Steve Tisch. And I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing their names up in this. John Mara took accountability for his actions, not only for the decline in the New York Football Giants, but also for the lack of success for Daniel Jones. You know, a reporter asked John Mara, how should the fans feel, or how should should the fans feel that they should trust you in your next decision? This man honestly said, well, in the last so many years, I haven't given them anything for them to trust me for. This is the owner talking. So when you say whose fault is that, I'm going to tell you it's the owner. But I'm going to say but, and yes, when I say that, it will negate everything I just said. Our owner, our president, whatever you want to, I'll say owner and co-owner, took accountability. And what did that accountability do? What did it do? It brought in, he slowed the process down in hiring a GM. He admitted to making mistakes to hiring Gettleman. He admitted that he rushed the decision.
Yeah.
Then he admitted to changing the process and hiring a GM, which he did.
Okay.
And then he got Joe Shane. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've never been so proud to be a Giants fan. Not only did our owner admit fault, but now he slowed the process down because said admitted fault, changed the process of GM, and then he brought the man that I believe will be, and I'm going to say this, will be one of the best GMs in Giants history. That's a lot. That's my expectation in Joe Shane. And Joe, I trust. And what was the first thing he did? We got Coach Dable, a proven offensive coordinator with Super Bowl rings, NCAA championships. But you know what? When he was asked about those accolades, you know what he said? That was in the past.
Should be.
That was in the past.
Every head coach should think that way.
So if you want to make side comments, Kurt, because I mean, and that's what you do. I'm not telling you how to change your tactic in debating, but you might want to, because when you said whose fault is that, I'm going to tell you it's our owner. However, but therefore, I'm adding all those conjunctions on purpose.
Yes.
He took accountability, and now we're on an incline. And I guarantee you, and I say all of this to continue with, I know damn well before Jones signs that contract that the John Mara and Steve Tisch recognize the success of this young man. And matter of fact, he even said, and I mean, whatever you want to say. I mean, it is what, but he even said, we destroyed the man's career as best as you can.
Okay.
That showed how much empathy and compassion he had.
Hold on, Danny, can I ask my question before you? Sorry,
go ahead, bro.
Okay. Did Danny? I'm gonna reiterate. Oh yeah, whatever. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, but you're telling me right now? Did Daniel Jones, like, how would you explain his season this year? Like, just say it again for the people in the back, because I want to make sure I'm quoting you right here.
Say it in the back. What are you even asking?
I'm asking you, what kind of season Daniel Jones have this year? Like, was it a good season? Was it a bad season? How would you describe it, Sneaky? Because the way you said it was a good season.
You know what? I'll say he had a great season. I'll even tell you.
Guys, you heard it from the guy right here.
Look, I'm going to answer the question, and I'm going to tell you why my answer is such. The man improved.
He is a first-round pick.
That's the key word.
You're not letting me finish. The man improved. Okay, the turnover numbers were down. The interceptions were down. Touchdowns was up. Interceptions down. Fumbles down. I even asked this question last year because everybody was asking about Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. And I said, well, let me ask you this. If we were 3-1, the man had two touchdowns, maybe 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Okay.
Yep. And in that, I mean, out of those 4 games, I mean, I have to look at just to double check.
Okay.
Do we want someone? I mean, if he has those kind of numbers, but what are we going to count? Wins, or are we going to count interceptions and touchdowns?
I mean, I think we should count both, but wins have a higher percentage.
But what I'm saying, wins hold more weight.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the man, he ran the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
He made more. He made smart. Let me tell you. Let me back up. Hold on. Let me.
I mean, every QB should do that. But.
Let me back up real quick. Now, hear me out. It was against Detroit. We lost this game.
Yep.
Okay. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15, and we were at the back of our end zone. Daniel Jones dropped back in a blitz.
Okay.
Pass protection, breaking down. Stepped into a throw, first down. He threw a 16-yard bolt. When I saw that play, I was sold.
Dak threw a 15-yard.
I was sold.
The Eagles 3rd and 15. T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, Dak also threw 2 picks in the playoffs.
But Sneaky, this is what I'm expecting. Because if we're going off this, Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott, right? According to you. And Danny. Is he better, yes or no?
Well, to my logic, because neither have been in the NFC Championship game, I'll say they're the same.
I'm not judging that because
I'll say they're the same.
That's a horrible.
I was going to say
logic.
they're the same. Yeah.
I'll say they're the same.
So they're the same. So once Daniel Jones gets paid, I better see a 37-10 season come from him. I better see it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I want to see the same thing with Dak then. I want to see a 40
The year after he got paid, he got 37-10.
Dak better.
The year after he got paid. Why does Dak have to get Super Bowl and Daniel Jones doesn't?
Right. And that's the thing too. And I think that's the miss right here.
So we're judging movies off if they made the
enough
NFC or
with the
AFC
playoff
Conference
wins with
Championship.
Dak. Enough with the playoff wins with Dak. He better get y'all a ring.
So Daniel Jones better get y'all a ring too if he's going to hunt 60 mil, same as Dak.
Well, I mean, that's the goal. That's always the goal.
No, but that should be his main goal right now? Like that should happen in the next 2
That is
seasons.
the goal.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
And that is why he got what he got. Because the potential is there. He hasn't even reached the ceiling.
So
I
if
think he has.
if Dak doesn't get you a ring, whose fault is that?
That's our fault. That's the team's fault. That's the owner's fault.
I would say that's more,
I mean, off the field, it's the owner's fault. But in
Go ahead,
field, it's the
WTF.
team's
Go ahead. What you got?
That's Dak's fault.
WTF, you've been agreeing with him all the time, bro. So I don't really take anything you take seriously.
Wait. Just because he agreed.
Hey, you don't
butt in when they mention the NFC AFC Conference Championship, but you butt in when I say stuff. It's crazy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really expect anything else from a Washington fan.
Hold on a sec.
Wait.
You guys are like little.
What you got? You okay?
Okay, look.
I finally got Dallas fan in here.
What up, my boy? What up, my boy?
What's up?
Bring everybody on here, Sneaky.
Sneaky, I want to talk about when you said Dak Prescott had major weapons. What major weapons are you talking about throughout his career?
What?
You said Dak Prescott had hope.
I don't know if I said major. I said I know he had a great offense. He had a better offensive line than Daniel Jones. And if I did mention weapons, are we really gonna have this conversation?
There's no
comparison. We can look at the free agent signings from the Dallas Cowboys these past 6 years.
I could just say one receiver I wish we had, Amari Cooper.
Okay.
I wish we had Amari Cooper.
Facts.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, because clearly, and I'm gonna be honest, it was amazing. And I'm gonna say this as a Giants fan, I was happy to see Amari Cooper leave the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
I don't know what you guys were happy for. You still didn't have no wide receiver. You still didn't have.
They had Kenny Golladay. They had Kenny
And
Golladay, which they hyped up for.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy. Because I don't believe. I mean, I know CeeDee Lamb's getting some numbers, but I still don't believe CeeDee Lamb is the number one.
What?
I don't.
He was cooking y'all, bro.
I'm
He
just saying.
cooked you on Thanksgiving. Like, come on.
His numbers.
Cooked y'all, bro.
His numbers has changed. With Mark, because him and Mari, it was hard. It was hard to cover all for both of y'all.
Okay, look. What I was going to say.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on.
It's no point of you celebrating about Amari Cooper being gone because the Dallas Cowboys technically did better than they did last season.
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
So we lost all of our free agents. We lost a key of our offensive line, La'el Collins. All right. We lost Amari Cooper.
To the Bengals. Yep.
Yeah, we lost Amari Cooper, and we lost a few other guys, and we were projected to go 9-8, but that didn't happen.
Sneaky, I just want to rebuttal what you said. About
We were projected to go 7-10.
They should have better year.
So I mean, matter of fact,
8-9, 7-10 is pretty much.
You said something about how CeeDee. Would you say CeeDee wasn't the same without Amari? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I just don't believe CeeDee Lamb is a true number one
this year. And he
that's an opinion.
And
I don't have anything to back that up. That's just an opinion.
You can't. I mean, it's fact. You can't back that up.
How is CeeDee Lamb not a number one?
CeeDee Lamb is a top 5, top 10 right now.
Whoa.
I'll say top 10, but not top 5.
I said top 5 to 10. It's arguable, but I don't think he's top 5. I haven't.
I don't want to talk about 5 yet, Kurtz. Not yet.
I will put him
around
I think
10.
he is the second best wide receiver in the NFC.
Young K, what was the question you wanted to ask me?
Okay, so look, why are you guys debating about another man's contract? Like, why y'all fighting over contracts? I'm not. I'm just.
I'm not.
Yeah, y'all were. Come
I'm
on.
not.
Yeah, y'all were.
Well, I mean, because you got Kurtz over here talking about, he's the number one draft pick. I say just the number one draft pick.
He
He
is.
But his career that he went through, and I brought up, I had a good point. I said, how many coaches did Dak have? 2. How many coaches did Jones have? I'll wait.
Okay, but
yeah.
And then his next comment. But then his next comment
better than Daniel Jones.
Hold on. His next comment was, "Whose fault was that?" And then that's when I went on my long-winded tangent.
And that's your franchise fault. It's not Dak Prescott's fault that he had more weapons. You know what I mean? Like, look, bro, look. This is what I'm gonna say. Dak Prescott attempts more big plays than Daniel Jones do. Dak Prescott does more for his offense than Daniel Jones do. So it's really not up to debate on who's the better quarterback.
No, I don't think you heard. I don't think what you heard what I said though. I gave props, right? I actually gave the Dallas Cowboy props on the offensive line that you've had throughout Dak's career.
Wait, look.
Hold on, pause. And then you had Kurtz. Had the nerve to say that in 2021, which I don't know why we're talking about, and in 2020, which again I have no idea what we're talking about, the year that got hurt, that we as a New York Football Giant had a better offensive line than the Dallas Cowboys did.
Go watch.
What about this year?
That's
pass blocking. You
See,
guys have to
now I would say, I mean, that would be a fair argument. This year, our line was so upgraded, again, because of this new regime, that yes, Barkley was able to run and Jones was able to drop back and throw the football.
Okay.
Now, granted, there were some games that when Jones hit that third step, he couldn't, there's nothing he can
the
do.
Dallas game when we whooped you on Thanksgiving.
The Dallas game when you guys came to New York. I'll admit, Jones was running around for his life. But there were other games. There was other games as well. Detroit, same thing. Philly, both Philly games.
I think
Not
that
so
was
much
the same
Philly. Dak was running around all over.
Yeah,
he still won the game. He still won the game.
That 3rd and 15, like he
I'm not.
sacked hella hard.
But again,
I got you.
No.
Yes, I did. I got you.
No, you didn't get me. You just said you said about this year about our offensive line, and I agreed that we had a major upgrade. So that is a very good argument that we may have had a better offensive line this year because of the loss that you had in free agency, the dude that went to Cincinnati.
Sneaky.
I mean, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about.
Sneaky. So he had the 3 steps and could only throw 15.
So, and it's not about getting somebody. It's not about getting W's on this debate. As long as we talk facts and they're straight, and Kurt keeps saying his little side comment saying, "Whose fault is that?" I'm always going to have a good comeback.
That's not my side comment. I said he was able to. You said he was able to take 3 steps back, but he can only do 15 touchdowns, which you call good.
This is the first year under a new system, a new offensive system.
Oh my God, 15 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns.
Of course.
Why are we acting like it? You're just saying that
it's a whole okay.
That's got to be a different debate here.
Again, this is where you forget, okay? Daniel Jones in his 3-year career, no, this is his 4th year career. He had 15 head coaches, 3 GMs, and like 17 offensive coordinators. Am I exaggerating a little bit? Possibly.
15, I don't know about 15.
Right. I may be exaggerating those numbers just a little bit, but I'm trying to just put in perspective of how many systems that this man had to be in to be somewhat successful. I mean, the longest stint of an offensive coordinator in Jones's career, besides this year, besides him being under Kafka for under 2 years, was what? Jason Garrett.
So he improved by 5 touchdowns. And that's
Thank you.
He improved by 5 touchdowns.
How many touchdowns he threw last year? How many
touchdowns? Touchdowns he threw 10 and 7. He had the similar numbers last year.
He threw 11.
No, he didn't. He had 10. I'm looking at it right now. He
only threw
he
10?
went from 10-7 to 15-5. And you're telling me that's a good improvement? Come on, bro. That's
Interceptions
2
are down.
interceptions and 5
Interceptions
touchdowns.
are
Like,
down.
come on, bro. Like,
Hey,
come on.
interceptions are down and touchdowns are up.
Sneaky, come on, bro.
But you're not even adding. But you're not even adding. How many fumbles? How many fumbles did he have last year?
Let's go Cowboys, bro.
Let me see. I'll pull it up right now. Because I'm gonna fact check you here. Because you said he had
Oh
this
no,
amazing
no,
boost.
Young K, you can't do that.
Did he just do that? Did he just do that?
Yeah, he
Young
said
K, you can't do that.
Daniel
Young
Jones.
K, yeah, you better come on, Young K.
Hey,
Guys,
Dan,
you
You know
heard that
better than that.
Okay, guys.
Hold on.
He had 39 fumbles in 46 games, Daniel Jones, which is good, apparently, to Sneaky.
Uh,
That's crazy. I'm not counting
Gabe,
rushing.
I'm trying to tell him. See, the reason why he's not counting rushing because it doesn't fit his agenda. That's why.
I'm not saying that because we can
That's
go
why.
off that.
Well, no, I'm saying that because that's true.
But passing wise, he only improved by like a couple more
That's true.
touchdowns and 2 less interceptions. And you guys are trying to tell me that was good. Like, Danny, is that good? And WTF, is that good? Because you told me that's good. So I want your opinion.
It's called an improvement, my brother. It's called an
All right,
improvement.
Because it's 2 less.
now, Kurtz.
It's not
Kurtz.
10.
Kurtz.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
You got a 5v1 over here.
Listen, I'm not all for giving all that money. I'll say Saquon Barkley's gonna deserve that because I mean he busted his ass out there, but I mean
It's
We'll
just
see what
timing,
he's gonna do.
guys. It's just the timing. It is what it is. He got paid the $40 million. That's just the timing. It is what it is. So
Okay, but
that's it.
if we're really looking at it, he didn't really deserve this 60 mil that you guys are all
He
trying
could
to
deserve
tell
it.
me
He could deserve it or not. Not deserve it. It is what it is. It's
Wait,
timing. Plain
I
and
mean,
simple.
Yeah, hold on a second.
What you say, WTF?
I said, what do you mean?
All right, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Oh, God. It's good.
Sneaky, I
You're good.
apologize. Hold on. Sneaky, I apologize for my outburst. And this is from Ant, guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't fair to you or anyone on or watching the show. And I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. It's all good.
But
Okay, yeah, go ahead, WTF. I know you have a question.
Yeah, you said 60 million. What do you mean?
What?
You said something about 60 million.
You know,
I don't think I said 60 mil.
I got to bring
60
this
million
up.
about what?
Greg brings up a good point. He brings up a good point. This is all because Watson going to the Browns, it changed the quarterback market. There's some truth to that.
I mean he was
There's definitely some truth to that. But again, Craig, I'm not touching that. Okay, no pun intended. Although there's a lot of pun intended.
I mean he was a better QB.
We have a bunch of Giants fans in here, but can you guys answer my question, please?
Young
Go
King,
ahead. We're gonna answer. Go
you
ahead.
got to come back. I'm gonna put the link.
I
in.
want to say it
You know
again
you got to
so
come
you guys
back
can hear it
on.
again because I want you to really think about this. I'm trying to let me pull this up real quick. You guys can talk. Let me just pull this up real quick because I want to make sure I'm getting the official stats. So I don't miscorrect.
Look, Kurtz. Look. I just don't understand why
pull up
the
stats.
hell you are hating on the man.
I'm
so
bringing the
much
same
Yo.
energy that you guys brought to Dak, Sneaky. You were
You are
questioning that
not.
offseason.
You are not.
Yes,
You are
you did.
not.
You were doing the
You are
same thing,
not.
Sneaky.
You're the energy you're bringing right now. First off, again,
Doing the same thing.
this is the market for a franchise quarterback.
He ain't a franchise quarterback, I'll tell you that.
Oh, apparently he is because he's getting paid like one.
This is why
I
the
was gonna
Giants
say that.
franchise sucks. And you're trying to.
Apparently he is.
That's your opinion, my brother. That's your opinion. It is what.
It's not an opinion. It's facts, bro. 15-10. You're telling me that's franchise worthy? Please tell me. Please tell me that's franchise worthy.
Apparently,
because I will laugh in your face.
Apparently,
well, then you know what? Then I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do my best. I will love to bring on the GM. Oh, God willing, that'd be awesome to have Joe Shane come on. But you know what? No, matter of fact, if he does come on, I probably wouldn't allow you to come on because I wouldn't let you disrespect the GM for the Giants.
Again, I brought stats. I brought everything to this argument, and you guys keep telling me this, that, and another. I'm bringing in.
Wait. Okay, wait. No,
I have.
I brought stats too, but you said they weren't good enough stats.
What stats did you bring up that I said they were not good enough? Please tell
The
me.
fact that Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott have not been in an NFC Championship game.
Because that's dumb. You're using
But
you can use that logic for everybody in the whole NFL.
Facts.
You could use that logic for everybody in the NFL. Sneaky. Like, come on.
No, but I'm not using that logic for everybody in the NFL.
You're
I'm
only
using it for
it
just those two quarterbacks.
You can't do that. No, you can't. Because you can
Yes,
do the same
why
thing
not?
for.
Tell me why I
do the
can't.
same thing for everybody.
No. Why can't I say that? Because I said
the whole
it, and I'll
top
say
10,
it again.
The whole top 10 would
and
fall. It
again.
would make no sense. Because
I'll say it again and again.
The top 10.
I'm only talking about Dak Prescott and Daniel Jones. And the fact of the matter is, at the moment, they're getting both paid $160 million. That's the full contract.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is, both of them have never been to an NFC Championship game since said contract been signed.
Okay, but
now hold on. DZ, what do you got to say, man?
DZ, you've been talking a lot, so I want to hear you, please.
Yeah, we got you. What you got?
Oh, it's not showing up. I'm talking. So this whole thing about arguing with men about what they're making. First of all, it's the players and agents' job to get what their max or what they think is max worth for what they think is what the player's worth.
Zone, I got you. Stand by. I got you.
So, I think what the contract that he got is fair. Just from what Daniel Jones is wanting, $45 million. I think 40, and how Gabe broke it down. I watched his stream earlier. But I think it's, and also one thing I want to bring up too is Daniel Jones' longevity in the league is longer than Saquon's. It's gonna be as far as how good performance wise as well. Because he's a quarterback, running back, that's kind of obvious.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to be backup for this.
So putting more money in a quarterback makes more sense than a running back. So obviously we're going to pay him $40 million compared to Saquon, which will probably be 13.5, something like that. So that's
You'll probably give him 14, maybe.
I mean, you're saying longevity. It's not. You can't.
DZ, I have a question for you though.
He's a year to year. It's not. We can't.
Are you a Cowboys fan or are you a Giants fan?
He's a Giants fan.
He's a Giants
Okay, I have a question after that.
Quarterbacks last longer than running backs.
I'm not agreeing with
performance when it comes to just Saquon's not going to be good for us. Not going to be good this whole career.
Wait, I gotta read these comments that just came up in this last one from 3D Wins. Made me laugh. Okay, so first off, Gino said DJ is a receiver away of being better than Dak. In my opinion, I will agree to that, Gino. I'll agree to that. And then this is what made me laugh. 3D Win 1230 said, "Give Dak our receivers. He's gonna be trash."
You gotta do what you have, bro. That's not our fault.
You already
got to Kadarius Toney.
Hey.
Young K, you got to come back on. I'm just saying.
But I have a question for the three Giants fans.
You got to come back on.
I have a question.
What's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna go back to the 15-10 thing because it's really concerning me right now. Because you guys are trying to hold on. Let me speak. You guys are trying to shift the narrative to me now that it's okay to be 15-10 and you can call that a franchise quarterback. But the issue I have with that is you guys were saying earlier to me, it was you and I believe it was Philly. You guys were trying to tell me that it was a huge improvement. So you're telling me that 5 more touchdowns and 2 less interceptions is an improvement with an extra game on top of that?
I feel like until you get your
that's a good improvement. You're telling me that's a good improvement.
He has improved this year.
No, but you're telling me that's a good improvement. Sneaky,
apparently,
was a good improvement. With one more game.
That is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah.
Apparently.
Because I'm just going off what you guys are telling me, bro.
If you watch Giants games, I mean, he improved.
Bro, have you seen Daniel Jones the past couple of years, bro?
But it's just a contract.
Okay, you got to come on tonight because
it
is what it is, bro.
I'm just concerned because 15-10 to me is not good.
I mean, he has improved. He has.
But to say he made a drastic improvement.
Wait. Time out. Time the F out.
Go ahead.
You just said to you it's not good. This is the same person that said Neil was a bust after one preseason game.
I mean, am I right or wrong?
Come on, bro. No, come on, man. Save it. No, come on, Kurtz.
Andrew Thomas. Look at him now. So.
Andrew Thomas had a bad first year, and he improved on his second.
Okay, guys, but again, you're not saying what I'm saying. Do you agree? Yes or no? Did he have a drastic improvement, like a good drastic improvement? Please tell me yes or no.
Are you serious?
If we're doing off that,
really?
then Dak should have won MVP.
This is what you're
that
going with
drastic
right now?
improvement should have been crazy.
Are you?
Because you went from 24-8 to 37-10. So that is a good improvement right
serious?
there. 5 more
Look,
touchdowns, 2 less receptions is not a drastic.
Kurtz, hold on. Kurtz.
You
know what the answer is going to be if you ask all of us that question.
Sneaky, I can't hear them. Can you stop playing that?
Are you serious?
No,
because really, yeah. This is what you're going with right now.
I am.
No, I'm just telling him right now. That question, you know how we going to answer it, bro. You know how we going to answer.
Oh no, it's a drastic improvement.
Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. Before I move on, WTF? Let me hear it one time, man.
Sam Howell's better than all the quarterbacks in this.
I actually like Sam Howell. He's a good guy. I like him. He's a good quarterback.
And let's go Giants.
Appreciate you, brother. DZ, give me your final thoughts. Ant, don't go anywhere. I got you. Give me your final thoughts, DZ.
I want to hear Ant's opinion on this.
I won't answer until the facts are straight. But anyway, Sneaky.
It's a fact, bro.
22. Stop. It's not 15 and 5. Anyway, so Sneaky. Basically. Hey, we can move on from Daniel Jones' contract, Saquon's too next season. I can't wait. And honestly, I'm scared for our Yankees this year, Danny.
Bro.
No, I'm good.
It's not even the season yet. It's not even the season yet.
Our offense has not changed whatsoever.
Hey, DT, I want to say something. How about them Brooklyn Nets, baby?
Hold on.
I got Celtics, yeah.
All right, DZ, let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Yankees and let's go Giants. Oh,
appreciate you, Mike. Give me your final thoughts.
Hey, I'm kind of like shocked about the Daniel Jones contract. I mean, Barkley shouldn't have been paid first, honestly, because I mean he busted this out. I mean he was pretty much majority of the offense.
Thank you, Mike. I thank you. You're actually a logical Giants fan.
Yeah, Daniel Jones improved, but I mean. We'll see we'll see, and then this year or next year if he deserves it.
I agree, Mike.
Let me hear one time, man.
But I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, you should be.
Nice. Let's go Giants. Oh,
appreciate you. All right, Ant, and a long time OG, and I want to know where the hell you been at.
Wait a minute. Wait, is this the man himself? Oh,
he's back, bro.
It's the man himself.
Yo. You been hiding somewhere?
What's good, yo?
Yeah. But I want. Did you get the question I asked the rest of the Giants?
Okay, Kurt. I just be quiet for like 20 seconds.
I thought you were bringing up. Okay.
Let Zone, because he's back on.
Okay, go ahead.
Although he's hiding behind, he's giving me a Prince vibe. You know, I'm thinking like when doves cry, right? When doves cry type deal. What do you got, Zone?
All right, so bro, so this is low key expected. So I've been this for a while. So all right, do I think that if people want to call us overpaid right now, all right, that's fine. But what people don't understand is you pay off potential. Daniel Jones was given this contract off potential. That's just how I see it. So Joe Shane and Brian Day will think he's worth $40 million a year. I honestly I don't have a problem with it at all. And one more thing, bro, what did people want us to do? We just did a division around the playoffs, and if we got rid of Daniel Jones, we're back into the rebuild mode. We're back to that same old team, that same old 3-14, 6-11 team type team. So that's not like what. I'm asking. I guess I'm asking Chris. Like, what did you? If you don't think this was a move, what do you think we should have done, realistically?
Are you done officially? Because I don't want to interrupt people.
No, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. You either could have traded for Lamar, which if you traded for Lamar, I would have been a little scared, but you didn't. Or you could have easily drafted a quarterback in the draft. Because I'm telling you right now, some of these quarterbacks in the draft have high potential. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would take a QB in the draft over Dan Jones.
But you got to also think we have the 25th overall pick. By that time, Bryce Young is gone, C.J. Stroud's gone, Anthony Richards way gone, and we don't have a position to get any. I don't think we have anyone. We're not going to get anyone who's better than Daniel Jones at 25th.
Yeah, but can't you trade down? Or even you could. Lamar would be a big impact too. I mean, if you guys got Lamar, you would have that running it would just be all around deadly, you know. But you guys didn't, so
I mean,
kind of like.
Lamar, for some reason, is not getting any interest around the league, and maybe it could be just because of his style of play, which his injury history, and like the fact
It's the
that
money he
like he's
wants
the run
to.
first quarterback.
He wants all that
So
money
that's why I
guaranteed.
feel like, yeah, exactly. And we're only guaranteeing Daniel Jones $80 million. So let's just say that he's not as good as everyone expects.
It's only for 2 years.
Then we have an out after 2 years. Exactly. Yeah, we have an out after 2 years. So that's why I really don't get why this contract is being so belittled, and why it's so hated.
Because you guys did the same thing with Dak, so I'm just doing the same thing with you guys. That's the only reason why. You guys were the same way, and if you're telling me you're not, then you're not. But some of the Giants fans in here were scrutinizing us for signing Dak to that 4-year extension for $160 million. And the funny thing is, Daniel Jones got the exact same extension, and now they're peaked. They're quiet, and they want to.
Well, I mean, Kurt. To be fair, I mean, the reason why he got exactly the amount of money that he got is because he has the exact amount of NFC conference game appearances. So that's why he's. I mean, but is it not fact?
It's facts, but it's
okay. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. That's all. I rest my case, Your Honor. I rest my case.
So I have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
And I want to answer Sneaky's question too, because he said something about the fumbles earlier. So I'm gonna answer that one first.
Zone. I'm just watching Ant right now, and he is like.
And you can say something after, but
he
hold
is
on, let me
in
cook
deep meditation.
Daniel Jones in 2021 had the same amount of fumbles that he did this year. You can look it up.
And is waiting to explode right now.
That's answering your question, Tiki. Okay, back to you. So to go,
how many fumbles did Jones have last year?
2. He had 2, 3, 6.
And how many fumbles did he have the year prior?
2.
Okay, so how many interceptions did he have prior?
Like in total, or like
2021. Since we're going way back.
He had 7.
So he had 7 interceptions plus 2 fumbles, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's 9 turnovers. Okay.
Yes.
So how many turnovers did he have last year? So 5 picks and what?
5 picks, 2 fumbles.
Which is what?
7 turnovers. It's only 2 off.
So that's a decline.
My point.
That's a decline. So that means he improved in turnovers.
Improved by 2. Come on,
and then
bro,
he improved, but did he not?
Stop,
did he not?
Oh my god.
But did he not?
Sneaky, you're trying to justify too much. I'm sorry.
I'm not justifying anything. All I'm justifying is that he showed better. But the more important question that I want to ask you is, what was our record in 2021?
Let me go. I actually don't have it on top of my head. Go check.
I could finish.
Was it like 6 and something? I don't remember.
No, it wasn't. That was 2020. I'm saying 2021.
I get it confused. You guys.
Yeah, we were 4-13. You don't even got to look.
Okay.
We weren't even on the map when it came to playoffs. Now, what were we this year? 9.
Well, are we
7 and 1.
We're not counting playoff stats either, right?
So the point I'm trying to make here is not only did Daniel Jones improve, his improvement went around the whole team. So when he played better, we played better. We won games, and we
he
made
went from mediocre to average. I'll agree with you with that. He went to mediocre to average. I wouldn't say above average, just average. Because the stats that he puts up are average stats. You can't disagree with me on that. Let's not lie here, guys. Come on. Let's be real. Because Jared Goff last year had a better year than Daniel Jones this year, and you don't see him getting that 160 million.
Okay, so Gabe said Kurt Daniel only played 11.
See, here's what I'm gonna say about that. Only reason I don't think that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did.
Okay.
If this man was throwing to Justin Jefferson and like Devontae Adams and put up those stats, okay, I agree with you. That's average. But he was throwing to Isaiah Hodgins and Darius. That's the only reason I could think that.
You brought up a beautiful argument right there. A beautiful argument. Thank you.
Yeah, he had less around him.
Thank
he had less
you.
around him.
Hey, but were you guys not hyping up Kenny Golladay like he was the next big thing? Am I right or wrong? Because when he
now we're bringing up
up
Galladay. Now we're bringing.
He was throwing to Golladay.
Yeah,
too.
but who signed? But hold on, wait, Kurt. Who signed Galladay? Was it? Wait. No. Wait. Did Joe Shane sign Galladay?
Sneaky. At the end of the day, that's the
did Joe? No. Did Joe Shane answer the question? Did Joe Shane, our GM, our current GM, did he sign Galladay?
I would assume so. Yes.
No, he did not. It was Gettleman.
Well, I don't care then. Oh, whoever.
You knew he did it. You knew
I
he
honestly
did
don't
it.
care less. It's the whole team's fault.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh my
Smith paid
God.
him $72 million to catch one touchdown in his whole giant career. That is not my fault. Do not project that onto me.
I mean, you can also bring up the fact that like he sucked, but like how is it Daniel Jones' fault that he sucked? Like
because you guys are saying he was a weapon. Was he not supposed to be a weapon on the team? Like that's your fault. That's your fault. For being
I love this comment by Ant. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't mediocre and average the same?
No, they're not the same. Mediocre is like way below average.
I purposely looked at Ant when he said that. I purposely looked at Ant. Man, 3D wins. You got to come on the show, bro.
Okay.
Bro, Kenny G is not getting signed this offseason. I'm sorry. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I think he would get re-signed, but not by the Giants. No. But he's not going to make. He's not going to make a big money. He's not going to get a big contract.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't answer on this question, but it's from going off what Sneaky said, going from 10-5 or 10-7 to 10-5. Is that a good improvement? If we're going off good improvement, Dak should have been an MVP going from 24-8 to 37-10. Going off his logic, of course, because it works. It's factual.
There he goes.
I mean, did you? This is a part.
I'm asking you a question.
I mean, it's also
is it a good improvement? Yes or
no?
No?
You know that he had 400 more rushing yards from last year, and he also had a career high passing yards by like 800, 900
Okay,
yards.
can you just answer the question? Is it a good improvement?
I mean, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and like.
Is it yes or no? It's a yes or no answer. Yes.
Yes,
or no?
it's a good improvement. Because are you still improving in touchdowns and decreasing your interceptions? And wait,
Curse! All that laughing. I better see Dak win the Super Bowl, bro. I better see Dak win the Super Bowl.
You guys are trying to justify this so bad, bro. It's just hilarious.
Listen, bro. I better see your quarterback win the Super Bowl soon. I better see your quarterback win the Super Bowl soon.
Pause.
If the roles are reversed, it'd be a lot different in here. That's all I got to say.
Hold on. I gotta say something real quick. Young K says, "Sneaky, change up the outro. I'll maybe say it." No. Okay. Bottom line, I will not change up the outro. We have there has been an unspoken rule since episode 1, and we are on episode 187. 187. I will not change that up, and it would behoove you to come on and do what you need to do. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay, but is Daniel Jones not a top 10 pick? No.
Well, apparently he was.
Obviously he was.
So how come he's not? So
I mean,
he
we
is
can't
not
go
playing
back.
like he is an average quarterback. He is a top 10 pick. I expect him to at least be above average, but he doesn't even hit that.
Again, wait, time out. Wait, okay. You have
that's
these
your
expectations. You have
right?
these
We all have expectations of first round picks. Do we not?
Kurt, stop.
Don't change it now because it's Daniel Jones.
Stop. You have these expectations. And again, this is coming from a guy that said that Evan Neal is a bust after 6 plays in a preseason game.
Was he not getting blown out by the Cowboys every other play?
He was a rookie.
I'm just asking.
He was a rookie.
I expect a first round pick. A first round pick.
And okay, Kurtz.
Daniel Jones plays like he's on a drafted quarterback.
Okay, wait. Time out. Okay, you said you expect, right?
Yep.
Let me ask you this: who are you?
My name is Kurtz.
Exactly. And again, and I'll say, who am I? We're just a couple of guys on a podcast. You know what our expectations count? Not a damn thing.
Okay, I have a question. Sorry, I have one more.
I'm just saying.
Actually, I have a couple more, but would you guys say Jared Goff is better than Daniel Jones this season? Yes or no? Because that will.
No.
The stats say otherwise. I'm looking at the stats right now, and they say otherwise. Because 29-7 is a lot better than.
Oh, who's Goff's receivers?
DJ Chark, Amon-Ra Brown.
Exactly. That's it.
I mean, Amon-Ra Brown is still kind of a young
Who did
guy.
Daniel Jones have?
I mean, you guys Kenny Galladay, right? You got boy Kenny Galladay.
Who else did he have?
Sterling Shepard.
Kenny Galladay.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
No, he was hurt.
Shepard for 2 games.
He said Kenny Galladay.
Well, Kenny Galladay was
Daniel
playing.
Jones had nobody, bro.
He said
He
Kenny
had nobody.
Galladay. He said Jones had Kenny Galladay.
He did. I'm not lying.
He had nobody, bro.
When
DJ had nobody, bro.
Okay, but
when
the
Kelly
stats say otherwise.
wait, hold on,
Jared
Kurt.
Goff's better.
Hold on, Kurt. Since you have these high expectations,
I do.
Kenny Galladay, when he caught a pass for a first down, the MetLife gave him a standing ovation.
Yeah, that's your fault. You shouldn't have signed him
A
to $72
standing
million.
ovation.
That wasn't my fault.
So you said straight up, he had Kenny when? That's my question.
The last 2 seasons?
When?
For any last season too?
No.
Yeah, like somebody said, if you got nobody, then make them somebody. If Daniel Jones just doesn't have that power.
No.
Cooper Rush made Noah Brown look good. Like, come on, bro.
Hold on a sec.
Daniel Jones just cannot make his wide receivers better, and that's a fact you got to accept. Because you guys keep coming up with all these excuses, but Cooper Rush made Noah Brown and Michael Gallup look like top 10 wide receivers out there, bro. Like, come on, let's be real here.
You don't think he made Hodgins better?
Come on, bro.
Right? Thank you.
You don't think he made Hodgins better?
Yeah, and you don't think he made?
You don't think he made
Slayton
Richie James better?
I mean,
You don't
look
think
at
he
the
made
line,
Richie
though.
James better?
Like, of course he may. If he has more time to throw, of course he can make people look better. Like Sneaky said
Okay, you
earlier.
contradicted yourself just now.
How am I contradicting myself?
He's been contradicting himself this whole time.
I'm sorry, you just did, bro,
He
because you
even
said
did the
he
same
don't
thing,
make
bro.
nobody better. He said he don't make nobody better.
But if you have more time to throw, of course you're going to be able to hit your targets.
When Gabe said,
Am I right or wrong?
"You think Kurtz has a major in sports management or something?"
Everything I've said
the
has been
way he
factual. I've
acts
not.
like
What?
he
Tell me one
knows
side I've said that's
everything.
not true, please.
Well, I mean,
please.
What?
What if I said that's not true this whole entire time? Because everything, my argument is based on his stats. It's not like I made up stats saying Daniel Jones had 20 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
Well, because if you make up stats, we'll call you out on that. I mean, that's how it is.
You have stats without context. That's the thing. You have stats without context.
Sneaky just said earlier that he had a good offensive line. I'm going off what Sneaky
I said he had an upgraded line from the year before.
You said he could take 3 steps back and throw to a wide receiver.
No.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
there were some games. I said there were games that 3 steps he had to throw the ball. He could barely throw the ball. And then Young K said Dallas Cowboys. I said, yeah, that's one of the
Thanksgiving. Yes, felt really good after that. My turkey was really good.
And actually, I was actually talking about when in New York. That's how it was.
We beat that hype train, the 3-0. Yeah,
So-
remember that too. It's Cooper Rush as a backup. But at the end of the day, I just want.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you swept us, you got that, but what did that get you at the end of the day? Not a ring, right?
Gets
Because at the end of the day, again, your quarterback, Dak Prescott, gives you all these hopes and dreams. And then I think I had it up first.
He does.
Wasn't it like the last?
We've been to the playoffs.
Wasn't like the last 9 games?
Well, actually, no, that's not
13
true. 1
picks.
year.
Was that what I saw?
The Knicks,
I gotta find it. Was
Why are
that
you bringing up the
was that
Knicks?
true? Was that like 13 picks?
Why are you bringing up that poverty franchise?
Hold on. I gotta find that. 3D wins. If you don't mind, please posting that again about about Dak and the last 9 games and his 13 picks. I'd appreciate that.
You guys keep saying give Daniel Jones this, that, and another. Tell your GM to give him that. Why are you telling us to give? Why we make up these scenarios? Like, tell your GM to get on the phone and make some calls, bro. That's not my fault. Stop trying to project onto us your misdoings. Sorry, not sorry.
Are you talking about your own team?
I'm talking about these Giants fans.
Because there's a lot of Cowboy fans out there that think that you guys aren't going to win another Super Bowl until Jerry Jones dies.
I don't know. I can't speak.
I mean,
for them, but
I'm just telling you what a lot of Cowboy fans have said.
I mean, what you're saying.
To be fair.
39 fumbles in 46 games is not good. But you guys are trying to tell me that's good.
Oh, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. 3D wins. 1, 2, 3, 0.
13 interceptions in 9 games.
Yeah, that's
what does that have to do?
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
That's ridiculous.
What is ridiculous?
I mean, with my expectation, that's ridiculous.
Your expectations. Okay. Is Dak a first round pick? Well, what the hell? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Zone, you got anything, man?
It looks like he's trying to type something. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to find.
No,
he's trying to find Daniel Jones' knowledge.
What's up?
You're trying to find.
No, I'm
Daniel
just reading
Jones'
some
knowledge.
articles. I'm just reading some articles.
I know
looking
you're
at,
trying to find stuff on
like,
Dak right now. It's you Giants fans usually do.
I'm
that.
not.
No offense, though.
I'm not. I
You're a
can
good
talk
guy.
about Daniel Jones. I don't really care about. I'm not really.
Okay, but can you guys not lie to me and say that you guys are trying to justify him playing bad as good? Like, you guys are trying to
Not
you're trying to
really.
shift the narrative.
I'm
That's not
just
true.
saying. I'm just saying. Look at the context without just using box scores and box stats.
Yeah,
You know?
see,
Like I feel like that's
said
what a
he
lot
has
of
no
people
clue what
don't
he's
do.
talking about.
What's up?
I just funny because if the like I said earlier, if the roles were reversed, Sneaky would be clowning me right now, saying that Dak Prescott didn't have a good year.
Actually, the roles were reversed,
When?
and I didn't clown you, and Dak got his money.
You said that you don't know if he's going to play good or not with his broken leg.
I had more Cowboy fans talk about how badly Dak was overpaid than actual Giant fans, because I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but the people that I know, we're only concerned about Giants.
I'm just telling you, Sneaky.
Whatever,
it wasn't good. He's not
whatever
good.
you
He had
guys
a
do,
slight change.
to kind of
It was
work
slight
in
change.
our benefit.
Hey, I want to hear your opinion because you've been silent over there in the corner making faces. So I want to hear your opinion, bro.
You want to hear my honest opinion? First of all, Kurtz, I want to apologize because I
You're
should
good, bro.
you like that.
We get like that sometimes.
I do. Thank you.
Even me.
But here is pure facts. I don't care about Dak Prescott. I don't care about the Dallas Cowboys. All I know is my New York Giants overpaid a little bit Daniel Jones, who's going to be my quarterback. Hold on, let me finish, please. Who's going to be my quarterback for the next at least 2 years.
Okay.
So you know what that has to do with anything? It has everything to do with a Giants fan being happy or unhappy with what we did, and has nothing at all, unequivocally zero to do with any Cowboy fan, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. So you can say whatever you want. You can have whatever facts you believe. You can say how bad Daniel Jones is. Here's the facts. Because Daniel Jones is so bad, why are you worried? He's not going to be a threat to you, right?
No one's worried, but I just wanted to hear.
You weren't worried. You wouldn't be here debating.
Who's worried about Daniel Jones, bro? I've seen Daniel Jones play for the past 4 years.
Daniel Jones is going to be
Let's
fine. That's all you got to worry about. We're happy with him, and that's all that matters.
Okay, but
And wait, Kurt. You know, that brings up a really good point.
I brought a good point.
If Jones, in your logic, is so trash, you know, then you should be on our side and be happy that he is going to be the quarterback that's going. So potentially, you should just sit here and be like, oh. So you mean to tell me that I get 2 more wins this season? That's what you should be saying.
I am.
Because you should be ecstatic. Because I want to be honest. I like the fact that you guys have Dak. Because as long as Dak is your profile picture and he is on your team, y'all ain't getting another Super Bowl.
We don't know that, Sneaky.
I know. I'm willing. No, you're not of age yet.
Kurt, hold on. You've talked enough. Hold on. Just like you don't know that Daniel Jones is going to be trash.
Bro, it's already proven, bro.
And it's already proven Dak hasn't done anything.
Come on, dude. Dak's had decent years. He's had good years. What are we talking about here?
What you're saying to us Giants fans literally is only to make us do what I did earlier. And now that I've calmed down, I see the light. The fact of the matter is, whatever you're saying to us Giants fans about how much better Dak is and how much better the Cowboys are means nothing. But I will say this.
Oh my God.
If the role turns or it changes next year, make sure you have this same energy.
You can clip it if you want.
Same energy.
Because I'm sure you'll make it clear.
It's just funny to me. You guys, Giants fans always try to change the narrative.
Cowboys always got
Cowboys fans do the same thing.
I'm telling you right now, Dak's had good years and he has bad years. Last year was a bad year. I'm not saying he had a great improvement year like you guys over here. At least I'm honest.
Dak. You're coming on this show talking about Daniel Jones. So that means what I said earlier which is you love either the Giants or Daniel Jones so much that you had to come on and talk about your displeasure with the Giants for giving him more money than you think he deserves. Guess what? You don't matter. You're a Cowboy fan. Who cares?
And that's what I try to say the same thing, but
It's just
apparently
hilarious. I like
you articulate that
do
better
like
than I
you.
did.
It's just you're not getting the point. You come on here and you get a rise out of me, clearly. But the fact of the matter is we don't care. We enjoy what's
Because
going
you are
on with the
Giants
Giants.
fans, you try to change the
We
narrative
enjoy
around
what's
things.
going, and that's okay because that's how you feel.
That's a fact, though. You guys
No,
did.
you're woke. That's your facts. That's
I'm not
not
woke.
facts.
Don't call me woke.
So you can tell me that you know that you're some kind of psychic that Daniel Jones is going to be trash next year.
It's
Wait a
legit
minute.
proven
Wait.
he's trash.
Hold on. Pause. I mean, aren't we all woke?
No, we're not woke. I'm on the Matrix.
I mean, wait. No, I'm not sleeping right now.
Well, what I mean by woke is so his opinions are his facts. But when you put his facts up, he can go look for them. But when Zone wants to go look up Daniel Jones's facts, he wants to clown on Zone for doing what he already did. Like
What?
this is
what are you talking
hold
about?
hold on. You had your 5 minutes. Relax. I'm gonna let you talk, unlike you do to anybody else. What I'm saying is, whenever you have a feeling about something, and that's what it is, it's your opinion, your feeling. When we go and do the same thing, it's not facts. But you look up your facts, and then it's okay. But when one of us looks up our facts, you have a problem with it and want to get a rise out of people because that's what you do. That's why you talk over people. That's why you don't give anybody a chance to talk because that's what you do. You come on here because you love Daniel Jones and the Giants so much that you just had to come on a show that's predominantly Giants fans that talk mostly Giants and come on and clown us. And that's fine. You're doing that. But you're so like unlevel-headed about anything that the only facts that really exist are yours, and they're not all facts.
Thank you for your opinion.
I got hold on. I just want everybody to know I am woke.
See,
I
you know what that means? Like, actually,
I'm like, yeah, because you're either sleeping or you're woke.
And I don't think Anna knows what that means.
That's awake.
It's kind of old up there.
Okay, okay. Zone, are you woke?
He's woke right now. He's
because are you woke? Because you look like you were dozing off a little bit.
I'm looking tired. I'm
Okay. I don't know. I hear that term a lot about the woke culture, and I'm like, well, I'm
Nicky, can I go next when you're done, please?
I'm in. Okay, look. Okay, bottom line is this. Again, I don't understand the go around. I really don't. And you illustrated that perfectly. Because again, I'm going to say this. I'm glad you guys got Dak. I'm going to say that. And you can go on now. Go ahead.
Okay, well, first off, I want to disagree with Insane because people were interrupting me too, including you, Ant, which I find very hypocritical because you're saying, no, let me speak. You got your 5 minutes, just like you told me. Look what you're doing now, bro.
No,
you're doing the same exact thing. Sneaky, he's doing the same exact thing. Come on, bro. You're being hypocritical right now. You're doing it earlier too.
But Kurtz, to be fair,
hold on.
Wait, no. You hold on. To be fair, I mean, you do speak over people.
I'm not saying I don't, but at least
I do it too. I do it too. So, but Kurtz, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you. At least I'm admitting it. Sometimes I do talk over people, and sometimes I forget because I just talk like that. But I'm not also saying that I don't, and I'm not saying, oh, you talk over people too. Actually, no, that's not what I meant to say. You're also talking over people.
Okay, everybody talks over everybody. What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
It's just funny because Ant's being hypocritical too, saying that I.
Okay, what do you got to
say? Earlier,
you already said that. What do you got to say?
Okay, and about the whole stats thing, when I say like I don't care about other people's stats, it was a joke because he kept looking on his computer. Please tell me one time that I said, "Oh, your stats don't matter," because everything I've said right now has been stats. It's not like I made stuff up. It's been actual stats from ESPN.com and StatNews. Those are the main two I use because I don't use PFF. Everything I've said is right. And another thing about that is you twist a lot of things I say. I'm just saying everybody in here. Because I'll say
No, don't say that. Who?
No, I'm just saying
Do I?
world.
When it comes to stats, people twist what I say.
Did I?
You did, Sneaky.
Okay, give me an example. When did I do that?
Like the 15-7 when I said he went up to 2 interceptions and the 5 touchdowns. You said that was good.
Don't get it.
No. What I said is that an improvement? And the fact is,
you said it was a good improvement, right or wrong?
Yeah. Is it?
It's not
is
a good improvement. No. It's
who?
To me, to everybody in the sports scene.
Exactly.
Bro, if you guys were like you have like a biased cloud like shadow going over, bro.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Apparently, his improvement this season impressed enough for Joe Shane and Coach Dable.
Oh my god.
Shane has been on record saying that Jones has done everything we've asked him to do. And the analytical work that was put into place of watching his progression, and I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I did ask him in person when I saw him at the spring training camp last year. I was like, I would love to pick your mind for that analytical work that you guys do. And he told me it's very tedious. What does that mean? They go into the go ahead.
I don't understand why we're defending someone that Kurtz doesn't care about.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right.
I care about every human being on this earth. What are you talking about? Besides some people in history.
That's we both know that's full of.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of the things you say are like you could say the same thing about you too, bro. So look at yourself in the mirror before you speak.
What are you talking about?
See, now why are you making it personal? Now,
he said the same thing about me. He said I come on here and I argue. I'm saying, look at yourself in the mirror.
I'm saying, why are we, us Giants fans, defending someone that you don't care about? Why is it even an issue with you? If you don't care about him and Daniel Jones is such crap, why are you defending?
Hold on, Sneaky. I don't want to go. I'll be right back. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but someone's calling.
Well, I mean, I think you owe a little apology because you kind of attacked him personally.
I don't want it. I don't want it. It's fine. It's fine. I really don't care anymore at this point. It's just it doesn't make sense that we're defending our quarterback to someone who clearly doesn't care about him.
I don't. You know what? Ant, you brought up a good point. To get in the meat and bones of a debate or a conversation is to have that type of argument, and in reality, there is no argument. What's done is done, and but
I think he sees Daniel Jones as a threat. I think he sees him as a threat.
Right? Right? I think he's right. I really do. I think you do think.
You guys were saying this last year too, bro, and didn't happen.
Kurt, can I ask you a question? And I swear to God, I'll shut up and let you answer.
Yes.
Why does it upset you so much that Daniel Jones got paid what he got paid?
Oh, because the same Giants fans that were in here.
No.
No.
I'm
answering your question.
I don't know. You're not. You're telling me what Giants fans think. I asked you why you had to are so concerned with what Daniel Jones is doing. Has nothing to do with the Giants.
I'm keeping the same
about
energy.
You.
It's karma. I'm laughing. It's karma.
Oh my God.
Is it not? You guys are making fun of us. I'm making fun of you now.
What's the karma? You guys beat us twice every year. Where's the karma?
You overpaid a quarterback who was mediocre.
Oh my God.
And you guys are making fun of us.
Is he mediocre or is he average?
Well, it depends. Like some people who's mediocre.
It's the same thing, dude. It's the same
thing. Not
the
same thing. Look at the definition.
Dude, go back to 5th grade. It's the same thing.
No, man, I'm not going back to 5th grade. Maybe you should go back to 5th grade.
I'm dead serious. Mediocre and average are literally
They're not the same thing, dude. No.
Oh, you know what? Phone a friend because that's what it is.
You know what's the same thing?
Mediocre means not very good. You're talking about what average means?
Oh, it doesn't.
Kurt,
look at the definition
wait.
What are you talking about, bro?
Kurt, I want to spit hot facts right now. I want to spit facts right now. You want to know?
Yes.
What the same thing is?
What?
Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott have not
That's
been in the
not true.
conference championship game.
Can I get a Dallas fan up here? Like, I feel like I've been 4v1.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting for Young K to come on and
anybody in here,
do what he needs to do. But
I feel
I
like a
don't think
public
that's
crew
going to
right now.
happen.
Like
So.
Ivan Drago, I'm getting like I gotta gotta get that.
Wait. So you mean to tell me you gotta have? Is that what woke is about? That you got to have another like?
Sinky,
You
you've had Danny, you have Zone, you had WTF, you had I forgot his name, but you've had other people too.
And you want to know why? Because not too many Cowboy fans come on this show. And you want to know why they don't come on the show? Because they don't want to say the outro.
Bring Raphael in here. Bring Raphael in here. Like he's a Cowboys fan, right?
He's a Raiders fan.
Oh, one guy. I thought he was a Cowboys fan, but yeah,
Carolina fan.
No, he switched teams.
I'm
switch.
All right.
It's just funny. I'm sorry. It's just funny to see you guys like just change your narrative because. Again,
but
the
it's not
roles are
about
reversed,
changing the narrative. It's your.
It's not about changing the narrative, Chris.
You're coming in
yes,
here.
Yes, it is, bro. You guys were saying it was a good. You even agreed, Danny.
What you wanted.
You said it was good.
3D wins. 3D wins. Daniel Jones is threat. Promise. Give him a proven receiver.
I said this with Kenny Galladay, bro.
That's y'all
I'm not
ass.
taking this seriously.
And Kenny Galladay didn't prove himself, so how's he a proven receiver?
Yeah. And that's why
you guys are telling me that he was going to be him and Kenny Galladay were going to be a threat to the NFC,
and they weren't. So what's your point?
It's just funny because you guys are hyping them up.
But how is it funny? We're
going to come back.
We're the ones that are going
You're going to
through
tell
it.
me, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
How's it funny?
Giants fan number 10. I am not posting that.
It's funny because that's what you do. You clown, and that's cool. Come in here like we care what you're saying. We know we're the ones.
The people should care what I'm saying because everything I've said today. Usually I don't come with facts.
We're the ones dealing with it.
Enough.
You're not telling us anything we don't already know.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
and you know what's funny? You know what I know you won't say?
And you're still arguing.
Kurt, you know what I know you won't say?
What?
Dallas Cowboys next year Super Bowl champs. I know you won't say that.
I will not going to say that, but I will say
Exactly.
I think it's going to be the same year as last year.
I know for a fact because you know why? The first couple of years you would come on
It's a curse.
and you would say that.
It's a curse to the playoffs.
You would say that.
But I mean,
and it didn't happen. And you know why it didn't happen? Because now you believe that it's not going to happen. So you will not say they're going to win because you know deep down in your heart of hearts that they're not going to do it. Now, will I sit here and say the Giants are going to go 17-0? Yes, I will. And why? Because I refuse to put negative energy out there regarding my Giants. I will not say my team will win this game, win that game, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I want to close this because we've been talking for an hour and
Well,
we're getting hella pissed.
hold on one sec. Let me bring Young K on real quick.
Let's do our closing
You got
statement.
another Cowboys fan.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Young K, what's up?
We can go
Hello.
Yeah, you're on.
Hey, there he goes.
Yo. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So Kurt's needed somebody.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm like everything I say just
he's being tag teamed apparently. And Zone, you've been quiet, man. What do you got?
He's looking up the knowledge of the Daniel Jones stats, trying to change it up, you know.
Bro, I wasn't even looking at it, dude.
I'm busy with you. Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, bro. Like for how much people say Daniel Jones is bad, they sure do love talking about his contract. Like I don't understand it. Like why even bother? Like it's even on Giants Twitter too. Like I don't know if you guys are that involved in Giants Twitter. But there's a lot of Giants fans out there who are the Giants fan base is clashing on Twitter. There's half fan base who is so against Daniel Jones and half who's supportive. So it's even the Giants fans, why are they so concerned?
Right.
Why are they so concerned about the contract if they think he's if they think he's that bad? What? I don't understand.
Because we're in the
you know
NFC,
what I mean?
bro.
I know.
We're
I
on the
get
same
it, but it's in your case, aren't you happy he got paid, or why aren't you why are you debating it? Because if you think he's that bad, you know what I mean?
That's a very
you're saying he overpaid,
it's
a bad thing for you.
Knowledge about
like I said earlier in the group chat Zone. I'm happy he got paid, but at the same time, Giants fans were clowning Dak Prescott.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Even some people on the show.
Well,
that say they don't.
okay, let's settle this.
It just goes back and forth.
Let's settle this right here. Danny, when Dak got paid, did you clown the Dallas Cowboys? Be honest.
I just said they better win a Super Bowl at the end of 4 years. That's
okay.
it.
Fair. I already know the answer, Ant. Did you, Ant, clown Dak or clown the Cowboys for Dak?
Don't lie, guys.
No, in fact, see, there he goes again. He can't let somebody answer. He's got to talk over him. So let me get back to what I was saying, which is, I not only did I not clown the Cowboys and clown Dak Prescott, but I said that man deserved every penny he got. You know why? Because he worked for it. He was that guy. And you know what? I never got down on Dak. In fact, I go on my Giants pages live and defend Dak because I think he's a good quarterback. I still think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gone through, bro.
That I'm gonna sit
He's lost
here.
his mom.
Kurtz. Hold on. There's two. Kurtz. There's two more Giants fans here. Zone.
Wait, Zone. I mean, not
straight up.
Fuck.
Straight up. Did you clown the Dallas Cowboys when they signed Dak to that? Wait, let him talk. Let him talk. Whatever he said.
Let him talk.
And Zone, be honest. There's no criticism here. Be honest.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. I just clowned because it's the Cowboys. I didn't really care how much it was. I was just like I'll clown the Cowboys for whatever they do just because the Cowboys. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you did. So you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Now, okay. So to be fair, I didn't clown the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Where's
Hold
Dak?
on. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
I mean, if you got what?
He got receipts or something?
If he got receipts, please show him.
Yeah, he's
Sneaky, when I
Because I never said Dak was overpaid.
What?
I never said Dak was overpaid.
No, you're lying now.
Okay, please show me. I implore you. Please. And you know what? I will take back whatever I said. If you can, because I do not.
Sneaky, did you or did you not say that you don't know if Dak is worth the money because of his ankle injury? Yes or no? Just say that. Yes or no? Did you say that? Yes or no?
That doesn't mean he didn't deserve.
No. I'm asking him. You don't have to be his boyfriend for a sec. Just let me ask him the question.
See, now that's the insults that piss me off, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a fucking clown.
Come on, Kurt. Chill out, bro.
And listen,
Kurt. Bro. Come on.
Hold on. Wait, hold on, Ant. Who I want to love is my business.
And I'm in side chick number 2. So there.
I'll give it up. That was funny. I'll give it up.
So now.
Hey, go a little bit. I smile. Enjoy the time.
Look, I don't remember. I'll be honest. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Please show me.
Okay.
Please show me. Please show me because I want to be honest. You forget I was there when Dak got hurt.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy.
Yeah, you told me.
I felt
that
bad
didn't
for
clown.
him.
The injury, no.
The injury, I did not clown.
I hate Daniel Jones, but
something about Dak is like I actually like Dak Prescott a lot as like a person, and like it's just I'm so mad on the Cowboys because like I just have to dislike him for that reason, you know. But like as a person, I think he's like a really good
okay. And I'm gonna say this, but you can't say something without bringing attention to somebody else. But the Eagle fan that mocked Dak.
Oh yeah, hell no.
I mean,
I remember that. Yeah.
I didn't do no TikTok about it because I didn't want to bring any attention to him.
Yeah.
I thought that was distasteful.
Very.
Okay.
I mean, that's classic Eagle.
And did I say he shouldn't get it because of his ankle? I'm going to say no.
You said because you didn't know about his ankle injury. That's what you said, not because he was like.
But how does that say? How is that clowning him though?
No, I'm not saying you clowned him. I'm just saying you said that he was over. You don't know if he's worth that money because you said. I think you said something like, "Well, we don't know how he's gonna how his ankle injury is gonna be affected after this. Like, is he gonna be played the same?" But which he did.
Kurt, you're gonna have to do
a lot of analysts said that though.
Yeah,
you're gonna have. And you know what? I gotta know because if you show me the video of me saying that.
Next time I
can probably recall the context and how I said it, but I'm going to be fair. I'm going to put it like this: I would never say that another African American not to get their money. No, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to be honest. I've never said Dak was overpaid. I've never said. But what I did say was I can honestly see how they will restructure his deal.
Okay, Sneaky.
In multiple years.
Yeah,
I have said that because I mean that's true.
Yes,
and because the money that he took, I do remember the money that he took. The main concern was now the defense. Was that whole defensive side?
Yeah, because we didn't know if we were going to
have any. And apparently that next season the defense was on point. Y'all got Micah Parsons. Y'all made it to the wild card game. I was there, and
I don't
y'all
know why
lost.
you went. That's low key weird though.
Because I wanted to see y'all lose, and you know what? Yeah, I didn't disappoint.
Well, you put money in Jerry's
didn't
pocket.
disappoint.
You put money in Jerry's pocket.
That's why.
Sneaky, I just have a special request before I go. Can you please bring up a Big Blue Fleet? He's been talking this whole time. I would just love to talk to him for just a minute.
Why? Hold on.
He's
not even in the back. He's not in the backstage anymore.
Oh, okay. He was here. All right. Well, I don't want to take any more time. It's been like an hour.
You took like 4 hours.
Legit. I think that's the longest I've ever been on the show. Let me check.
It's
been
Young
an hour.
K.
Yes.
Young K. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but you know.
All right, Ant, let me hear it one time.
And actually, by you being a Cowboys fan, I mean,
Let me hear it one time, bro.
No, Kurt.
Stop talking to me.
Yeah, no, Kurt.
Yeah, I thought we were friends, bro.
That's not how we roll. But I think
Raphael, probably you could pull up too, bro. I really don't care. You guys always talk about me, but when we get in the you guys come in here, you guys are completely silent. Like DZ was talking about me.
No.
He got brought up on here and he didn't say anything about me.
Well, I know for a fact you're not talking about me.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the backstage. They come in here and talk about me, but when we get up here on your stage, they just stay completely silent. That's my problem with the show. We got a lot of
I am
people.
him.
I mean, at least you back it up a little bit.
Here every week.
I'm not here every week.
No, Kurt. Okay, hold on. Pause.
Right.
Wait, you can't say there. You can't say that when we talk. We don't talk about you.
No, I'm not. What? I'm not saying you do. I'm saying when I'm on the show, people talk about me. Like people will say like stuff like, "Oh, you're this, that, and other," but when we get brought up on the stage together, it's
wait. Are you talking about in the private chat?
Yeah, they say stuff all the time, but I'm like, please, if you have a problem with me, please come up here and say it.
Well, I mean, Kurt, come on. In the private chat,
It's just
I'm not okay. I mean, I have it up, but I'm not reading it. Right?
Yeah.
I just have it up just to, I just happen to gaze over once in a while.
Kind of weird. Raphael
I don't read it, but at the same time, though, like it goes back and forth.
For me.
Yeah, be quiet, bro.
I
have to go last again, bro.
I hurt my vagina. My
closet.
He said he left his vagina in my.
Don't try to manipulate the stats on it.
I'm a victim.
I like that. So Gavin says Zone is studying hard right now. Yes, he's studying really hard.
It's funny. I've been there for an hour trying to do that. It's football IQ.
My feet are hurt.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I mean you're used to this kind of pain though.
When
you're a Knicks fan.
All right.
Everything in the world.
I'm the victim. Please don't
stop talking about yourself, bro. It's okay.
Don't hurt my Cowboys. They're such a good team.
Yeah, can I ask, why are you being so zesty, bro? You're looking kind of being weird. Like I'm 16, like 17.
Wait. Time out.
I like going on Giants.
I think the Cubs are getting involved.
How disappointed I am that they signed someone that, in my opinion, sucks.
Who are you talking to? Like, actually, I have a question. Like, who are you actually talking to?
Daniel Jones sucks. For me, but I'm the victim.
Okay, guys, moving on.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys.
Let me hear it one time, guys. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Hey, Kurtz, let me hear it one time.
I gotta go first.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to say this last thing before I go. If it turns out that Daniel Jones plays horrible next season and you guys pay him all that money, you best believe I will be back. I'm gonna be back with a vengeance. For every single Giants fan out there who disagreed with me trying to tell me 15-10 to 10-7 is good, I will be back. And can laugh all he wants with alcohol breath over there, but okay. This dude's 40 years old acting like this.
Let me hear it one time, Kurt.
Like, how you're 40 acting like this, bro? Like, actually, look in the mirror, bro. All right, let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. Wow. All right, hold on. What's going on, Raphael? Yes.
Oh my God! Finally, he just.
What
It
you got,
took me
man?
like 1 hour to speak. I was like, I'm speechless.
What you got on your mind right now, man?
Look, I'm very proud that Daniel Jones got his pay, and of course the franchise tag of Saquon Barkley. I mean, those gonna be like a great things for the New York Giants, and I know they just lost, and of course. Oh my God, they got a copyright rights, but I don't know what I don't want to hear that song for Wiz Khalifa, please. Please, for the loving God, please don't let the Dallas Cowboys
Yeah,
win the
actually,
Super Bowl.
Young
Just
K, you can't play
please,
that song because
just
they
lost.
can get me for copyrights. So,
Yo, Sneaky, I actually gotta head out. I'm about to go to bed. But
all right, cool, bro. It's always good to see you. Let me hear one time, man.
and all I'm gonna say is, Daniel Jones, all eyes on you, all the pressure. Please, please, please deliver. And I hope Saquon Barkley gets long-term attention soon because I'm scared he's gonna sit out. But let's hope we can get it done. And yeah, as always, let's go Giants.
Appreciate you, brother. Be good.
See you.
And of course, by the way, Sneaky, I like that gift that you gave me, and that was really awesome.
The what?
About the T-shirt of Make It Count.
Oh yeah. You got
That
everything?
was
Okay,
really
good.
great. That was really great,
Awesome.
and I love that. But anyways, talking about Saquon Barkley, of course, they're gonna be like a great things for the New York Giants, and I promise there's gonna be like everything, because right now that I gotta see like a brand new chapter for the New York Giants, and I hope this year is gonna make it to the championship or anything else, the Super Bowl. I'm not going crazy because it's gonna be like the greatest year for the Giants. I know because I'm not crazy at all, but there's gonna like there's so many things to talk about. Boyan the ball, and of course his excellent staff, which is the Giants. And of course, speaking about the franchise tag, right now Derek Carr is landed to New Orleans Saints. Josh Jacobs is gonna have a franchise tag as a running back. Thank God they just pay him. And of course, there's a lot of positions to fill in, like the linebacker, safety, cornerback, the offensive, defensive, because it's like, wow, there's a lot of things that I have to do with the draft. And I got my pick on the NFL draft this year. And I just wanted to pick at the seventh pick at the first round. I just wanted to pick CJ Stroud because even I just read it about the highlight reel, and of course I just watched the combine. I think CJ Stroud is gonna be like a strong pick to pick at the Raiders. And I don't think that Jared Stidham is gonna be like a star for that season because he's more like a backup quarterback. And I know that he was started like in 2 games after Carr decided to bench. And I think this is gonna be like the bright future for the Raiders. And I know I'm not crazy at all because I just hope that this season the Las Vegas Raiders could be like a lot of things to do to repair and of course to build a bigger defense. And I know we had a lot of money cap space and we need to invest all the defense. All the defense. What is cheaper is better.
And I agree that I think the Raiders are going to be rebuilding this year. I appreciate you, brother. Let me hear one time, man.
All right. Salute to everybody else. To Sneaky, Danny, Big Blue Ant, salute. I didn't see your face. So, and of course, you got a hat from the New York Knicks right there. So, yeah, I'm a Chicago Bulls fans, but don't worry about that. So,
dang, bro, not about you're not gonna say bye to me, bro.
Well, John K, how's it going?
He said he couldn't see your face. That's why.
Nah, forget about him.
He calling out.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you said, but
let me hear. El Capitan.
All right. Salute to everybody else, and let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you.
Hey, Young K, man, I appreciate what you said, man. It means a lot.
No problem.
All right, Young K, you're up, brother.
About 4.
Huh?
About 4.
You know, let me hear one time.
I gotta let you hear one time. Nah, you say it one time and I'll say it.
I always say it one time. I say it at the end of the show.
You gotta say let's go Cowboys once. You gotta say let's go Cowboys once.
Oh yeah, you know that ain't gonna happen. I'll tell you what. I told you. You get a show, I'll come on. I'll come on. But until then, yeah, let me hear one time.
That's just wrong.
Is that
It
really
is what it
Young
is.
K? Yo, is this really Young K?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't for real. You know what? It is what it is. Just like Daniel Jones's contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Giants.
Ow! I appreciate you, brother. Love you. Be good. Danny,
What
as
a
always.
night. What a day.
And I appreciate you. Let me hear it one time, brother.
All right, brother. Let's go Giants. Ow. Peace.
I appreciate you. Wow, this was a good show. I would say this was to people on TikTok and of course Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Roku TV. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining in for these last 4 hours of Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast, episode 187. Damn. I love y'all. I mean it when I say that. It's always good to have a conversation and debate sports. Oh, DZ, yeah, I'll bring you on real quick. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know you gotta go. So welcome back, and let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you, brother. We got our quarterback, guys. We got our quarterback. And I want y'all to remember something. When we drafted Eli Manning, we didn't know what we were getting. Now that we drafted Daniel Jones, we still don't know what we're getting. But we'll find out in the next couple years. Love y'all. Be good. See you next time. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.